She don't even be playing like, hello. Kina be shady in the background, just ridiculous.
That's
Um,
funny.
exactly. It be taking a little while for the notification. So once the chat
This is
starts to fill up,
actually ASL for magic.
she is. She be gone, gone, gone. Like grand opening, grand closing. Goodbye.
Goodbye. So I do peace, love, and magic in my.
Exactly.
Oh, I got a new tarot deck when I was in Prescott. It was a sample deck.
You said you got a new deck?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. Look, that is huge.
Yeah, it is. And
hello, Julian Gordon.
Hello. Hello,
We're just letting. Hi, Miss Linda. It was so good to see you, Miss Linda. Hi, Crystal. Hi, Mary Ann. We're just letting the chat fill up. Kina's behind the scene. Hi, GP. And she's gathering the chat. So be patient with Kina. Again, if you're not nice to Kina, you don't get a reading because she makes all this work like magic. Otherwise, you get a half reading and a half list, and just you know how it is because Miss Angie ain't doing it. And I'm trying to pull myself together. And you know what? I'm not even hung over from our psychic palooza. And I've been organized. I would have put a collage together and showed it to y'all, but I'm not. So go to my Facebook page or my YouTube or my Facebook page or my what is the other thing? Instagram page, and you'll see all the pictures. But listen, y'all, I am like half mast right now. Like mentally, I am not here. I'm in the bed across from me, just laying down, trying to pull myself together. And it wasn't even that I overly indulged in alcohol or food. It was just I'm just tired. Like this new moon that we had whooped my butt. Like I for real had to upgrade. I don't know if anybody else has ever had upgrade symptoms, but mine were very very severe this time. Like my joints were hurting really, really bad. And I remember a long time ago, Kina had reposted something that I think Tanisha posted, where you know when there's a lot of alignment going on with the planets and stuff, you could be itchy. And sometimes I'm itchy, but this time, like all my joints, I remember my shoulder joints hurting, my hip joints hurting, my knee joints hurting, and just aching really, really bad. And then it all started before that with a little foggy brain. So I don't know if you guys had any of those symptoms. If you did, I even took a COVID test. That's how bad it was. And finally, I just went to my guys and was like, "What's up?" And they were like, "It's your, you're leveling up," which I'm fine with. But geez, oh, peace. It's like it's like they hit me with a for real psychic Mac truck. Like, boom, take that. So whatever upgrades they give me, I hope they give me the magical numbers to the lottery because you know what I decided this weekend? Like I've been off work since about Wednesday. I cannot live this life working. I need a sponsor and I need to just be able to relax every day by the pool. I can't live this life. Like I don't want to go back to work so bad. It ain't even funny. I just don't want to. I'm so tired. And where's my husband? That's what I need. A husband who be like, you know what? Just go relax. So I just don't have to do this. I am tired, people. I just cannot live my life like this. How do y'all do this every day? Just work every day. Just this is overrated. That's what I want to know. I remember back in my 20s being like, oh, I could do whatever. I don't need a husband. Let me tell you what I need a husband. I don't want to do this anymore. Let me tell y'all that. So y'all can play matchmaker. Y'all can send me a husband. Y'all can whatever. Just I can't live my life like this, people. Just how do y'all do this every day? Just working for 45 years. I'm over it. Hello, Roseflower. Hello, Jasmine. Hello, Divinely Guided. You were telling us about your new deck. You could go ahead, and then I'm gonna do some housekeeping. Tell them about some things in the background.
Got a couple. I just got when I was in Prescott, the shop, Collective Alchemy, which is Karma's shop. If you guys ever get up there, it's an amazing little shop. But they were clearing out some decks, and I got a demo deck, and it's called the Fairy Tarot card by Radley Valentine.
Oh, okay. It's thick.
It is thick. I thought it was Oracle because Oh, my stupid light is glaring.
The
But
list is open. Kina is adding you to the list. Just post your question and Kina will add you to let you know if you made it to the list. You have to post a question for Kina to add you to the list.
so it has, instead of like wands, swords, cups, it has winter, spring, summer, fall, because it's all fairies, it's all fae. So it's pretty interesting. So I literally at first I was like, well, this is Oracle because they're so big, but the pictures are beautiful and it has explanations on the bottom. But I need to get used to them before I start using them. So this is a 5 of summer. I have no idea which it correlates to yet. So because I just got it a couple weeks ago. I just haven't played with it. I've been shuffling them and holding them and trying to, get accustomed to them. So I don't think I would be using them because I'd have to go to the book every single fucking time.
Exactly. I'm sitting here with my Moonology cards. Remember, I got these almost 2 years ago as a gift for my birthday from Kina, and they're just now starting to talk to me. So I'm just getting used to them. Let me tell y'all this. Y'all is getting such a mild version of me. Like, I'll put some oil of Olay on and some lip gloss and call it a day. Like, I am tired of old people. This is just ridiculous. Like, what is up with people? Whew. Okay, so let me do this little housekeeping because we seem like we have a nice group of people in here. People, again, post your question. Kina is not going to. We pin your question as you post it. That's what we pin. Kina, pin your posted. So please be sure that you pin your question. I mean, post your question because that's how you get on the list. Don't keep saying, is the list open? If the list is closed, you'll know. We'll have a sign across the bottom that says it's closed. So post your question. Second, you get one question. Do not come on here talking about is Sally go meet Harry? Is Bullwinkle go see his little friend? Like, listen, if you are not a party to whatever your question is, I'm not answering it. I'm not probing into somebody else's life for you. If you are a party to it, like it's your relationship, I will answer the question. But don't ask me if your ex still loves his new baby mama, his old baby mama, his whatever. I will answer a question pertaining to you and another party. I won't answer health questions about your child, none of that. I will answer questions that pertain to you. This is you. Think about this. You're asking me, and I don't think you guys understand that. I'm going to my higher power. So I'm going to God and saying, hey, answer this question on their behalf. Would you want somebody probing into your life, asking questions about you? So be mindful of the questions you ask. I am only going to ask questions that pertain to you or you and your relationship. Don't ask me questions about a third party or another party that does not pertain to you. Second, don't ask me 15 questions. Did I already say that? I'm going to say that again. Don't ask me 15 questions because people will be like, I want to know what my career is. Am I going to have a good surgery? Am I going to meet my husband? Is he going to have a big, is he going to be left-handed? Like y'all. Is
he going to have big hands?
Those are private reading things. We love you guys. That's why we come on here to give you this insight, but it's a little bit of insight. Think about it. If you're at the mall and you're at the pretzel place and they give you a little sample of the cinnamon bites, you don't then go to the counter and be like, can I taste the pizza ones? Can I taste the jalapeno ones? Can I taste the butter parm ones? You take that one and you go. We love you guys. We love being on here. We love interacting with you. But some of the questions that y'all ask are for private readings, and we would prefer to have a one-on-one reading with you. Only do not. One more thing, do not, and I cannot stress this enough, accept any inboxes. I am not coming into the inbox to ask you anything, not one single solitary thing. The only time you get a free reading from me is online. I'm not going to inbox you and tell you to send me your money or anything. If you privately message me, then we'll set up a time and that's when money exchanges. Anybody that comes in with a name sort of like mine, who just say that they got a better reading, that's at your own risk. That's like you being at the salon and then somebody else come in and be like, hey, I could do your nails better than Sheri can do your nails. That's at your own risk. I will not solicit you in any way. Sheri will not. None of our guests will. Don won't, Shauna won't. Do not let anybody trick you with that inbox stuff. Do not, do not, do not. I am not sending out friend requests. Do not, do not, do not accept any friend requests. And I hate that we have to do this, but it's becoming very, very, very prevalent that people are going into your inboxes, they're impersonating our pages, and they're saying that they're us. This is my only page. I am not reaching out to you in any kind of way to ask you for anything. Please be mindful of that. And I think that's it. Be nice in the comments. Be nice to us. When I give you a reading, I am not personally attacking you. I am literally receiving this message from spirit. Like I ask, you say, oh, does such and such love me? I go to my spirit guys. I say, does such and such love this person? And then they give me the answer. Then you get mad at me when I say, oh, you're drama or you're whatever. This is directly what is being told to me. I don't know you personally, so I am not making up any of this information about you. Don't be getting mad at me, because A5 says is love and light. Angie will come out and she's not love and light. She will cuss you out. So stay with A5 says, who's love and light, and allow her to give you this higher energy. But Angie 5, she's not love and light. She's not so much love and light. Listen, she's work in progress, okay? So make sure you stay in the line with love and light, and you'll be fine. We'll all be fine. We'll all get along day. And again, always, always be nice to Keena. Don't be in there like, oh, I've been on the list 3 hours. We can see the list. You know, we can see the full chat that's going on. We love you. Again, we love you. We love talking to you. We love helping. We love answering your questions. But what we don't love is when you get on here and be like, well, I've been waiting for 2 hours, and we literally can see what has been going on. Keena catches everybody. If so happens she misses you, we'll let you know. But if you come in and you be like, oh, well, did you miss me? We're not playing that. And then I don't like this. Oh, I always miss y'all. Blah, 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 blah. Don't play on my sympathies either. That's Angie. Angie don't like that.
And I'm not loving light.
Exactly. So we're going to have a good time today because I missed y'all. I feel like I ain't been on here in so long with y'all. Like, oh my God, Sheri Berry ain't been on here in so long. And I just feel like I haven't talked to y'all in a long time. So let me know in the comments what y'all did for the holiday, what y'all ate good. Me and Keena had the most non-traditional meal. We had ribs. We had fried catfish, we had greens, we had cornbread, we had macaroni, and we had an apple pie, and then some libation. Well, I had some libations, Keena did not. And then we went to Psychic Palooza at Don's house, and we had more good fun and just more food and just nothing but cakes, people. It was so good. And I got to see a lot of people that were there. This was our first annual Psychic Palooza, so look at the pages, all the people that were there. And this was our first one, and we just had a good old time eating and talking to people and looking for spirits and reading each other. Just a good time. So I hope you all will enjoy the pictures, and you all will be nice in the comments and let us know what you eat. Miss Pam, we enjoyed video chatting with you. Miss Alice, thank you for your kind comment about financial blessings. Listen, y'all, I need to win the lottery because I can't live my life like this. Like this working every day, I got to go back to work. I ain't been logged in since Wednesday at any of my jobs, like not a single one of them. And now I got to go back tomorrow and just be regular. Like, I just can't live like this. You know what, people? I need I need a lot of money.
So I had my traditional Thanksgiving. My stepdad was Italian. So we always grew up with Italian food. So I made baked ziti and sausage and peppers and potatoes. And I invited my friend Tuna over because he moved here from Texas. He doesn't have family. So he came over and brought his Xbox or his video game thing, and he played his video game thing, and my son, and we just ate and ate, and that was it. And I'll tell you,
I
made 2 pans of sausage and peppers, 5 packets of Italian sausage.
Oh, that sounds good.
Gone.
Wait, did you have potatoes and stuff like that in there too? Or is it just sausage?
It's sausage and sweet peppers, like red and yellow and orange bell pepper, peppers, the sweet ones, and then potatoes, and you wedge them up and you put seasonings on them and you bake them. 2 fucking pans, and they're gone.
That's good. That's good eating. That's meat and potatoes right there. Just that's right there.
And then I have a half a pan of baked ziti and a whole thing of sauce or some sauce left. And I started the sauce the night before because that's how I was taught. You know, your sauce starts the night before so everything can get married. And yep, yeah, it's gone. Like it's gone. And then we had a dessert party at work. So I brought home a pecan pie and a pumpkin pie for my son's birthday, which was yesterday.
Oh gosh. Oh yes. Oh yes. To be what 22? He turned 22?
22.
To be 22 again. No, to not be 22.
No.
Yeah, I was reckless
Girl,
at 20.
no.
It just Lord.
No.
Listen, I ain't never listen. Reckless at 22. Lord. Listen, when they say the Lord watches over babies and fools, I was a baby fool. Just out here just being reckless.
So I'll tell you, at 22, I was dating this guy named Terry. I was getting beat up on a regular, and I was heavy into meth.
I wasn't that reckless.
Yeah, and we were like living in cars and like just I would never go back to do that again. I am so grateful.
At 22, I was at the club heavily. Like that was my what you doing Friday club? What you doing Saturday club? What you doing Sunday club? Drinking, drink. I don't even know how my liver survived. If anybody in old age be like, okay, you give me some of your liver, I can, but it ain't gonna work. Just don't even ask for it. Liver, kidney, none of that. I was reckless. Like I had a good old time. I enjoyed my 20s, honey. Let me tell you that. Just a good old time. And I hope y'all did too. But be safe about it.
I'm not saying that my 20s weren't fun. I mean, they were fun. Some of the fun stuff.
Jane Wilson, Pam is about to let you have it. I just want you to know that. Asking her to inbox you. I just literally gave that. Like, come on, y'all.
Have you gone and fucking crazy?
So again, I ain't even got to say that because I know Pam about to let you have it. And then second, don't come on here acting like that. You supposed to be loving life. Let me tell y'all this. These people that are inboxing y'all are not loving life because I would never go on anybody else's page and do that. That is just insane. But I also, exactly. I still wish y'all all the worst. Oh, let me tell y'all this. Do y'all see the blue and yellow trim? Because that's because U of M beat Ohio State. We are 12-0, like y'all. Like I am just so freaking ecstatic that we won. Like it was the highlight of my freaking day. I was late getting to our psychic palooza because I was watching the game, and about the last quarter, I knew it was over. I was like, yes, I burned a candle for them and everything. Like, yes, come on, y'all. I was just so excited for U of M to win. That means they have a perfect they had a perfect season. They won all their games. And the best of all, they beat Ohio. That's all I want to say. They beat Ohio State. I'm sorry for you people in Ohio and Ohio State fans, but let me just tell you, y'all know how the rivalry go. And I'm just excited that we won and just praise the Lord, people. Praise the Lord. That's all I want to say. Oh, Miss Linda said she didn't know it was your son's birthday. Sheri, wish him a happy birthday.
I will definitely.
We had a good.
You know what? I didn't get any tiramisu or bread pudding yesterday.
I didn't either. Listen, I ate so. Let me tell you, that pasta salad that Cliff made was so freaking good. I was killing that pasta salad. It was so good. It was a highlight. Like there was ribs, there was brisket, there was all kinds of other stuff. But that pasta salad was a highlight of my night for me. I loved it.
That fruit salad was amazing.
Oh, that fruit salad was good. Yes, that was good too. I could have just
like,
took that home. Oh, that was good.
Give me that recipe.
Oh, yes, that was good. Oh, Julie made that. Julie made that. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, she'll love that. That was good. I came home, had my tea, and it got all that food digested. Let me tell y'all something. If y'all not ordering tea from Jerry, I'm going to tell y'all because I came home after eating all that heavy food, had some tea, and it just moved all that food, helped me digest it all. I finally went to sleep, and it was so great. Look at Keena. She be right on it. Let me tell y'all, look, y'all need to cash out Keena. She just be on it. What she do, first thing she do is put Sheri info up there. That tea is good, and it works. Like, I love it. I slept very well. That's probably why I had such a long upgrade is because of that damn tea didn't open me up to the point where I just be waking up hearing songs and I'll be like, I guess that's how the day go because it just be a song. It'd be the theme of the day. Like you ever woke up and just heard a song, you'd be like, that's what the theme of the day is. This song, I'm with it. I'm with it. Guys, tell me what your like Thanksgiving traditions are. Like, what did y'all do this week? Did y'all have a good time? Were y'all with family? Were y'all at home? Half of our family was in Michigan, and then me, Keenan, and my son were just here. And my son had to work all day. He is a working man. To be 16, they be working the hell out of him, like for real. I be looking at them deposits like, sir, good, look at my money coming out here. So I did not do any Black Friday shopping. Did anybody do any Black Friday shopping? I didn't see anybody get beat up. I ain't see nobody knocking people out. You didn't?
No.
I did not go out. I didn't even have the desire. The most I did was look at hair online. And that was it. Like, I was not out shopping. There's very few items that I want to buy. My littles don't really want a lot that needs to be all out and about, hunting around. But it was a very low-key, easy breezy weekend. I loved every minute of it, y'all. All right, so I guess we should get to the readings. We have quite a few pinned, and as they keep coming in, then we'll go ahead and add some more. And then we have another guest or two that will be coming in. Alicia is traveling back home, so I don't know if she's going to stop in. It just depends on how long we're going to be on. And then I think Kim is going to join us later. But right now, we're going to start with Julian Gordon. May I have a reading in regards to my ex-fiance? Okay, so when I first heard that, I heard a no.
Yeah. She's like, do you want me to bend over?
And we have another one, Miss Ashley Harlan. You are a leech. Please get off of our page and stop asking people to come onto your private reading. Like, how dare you come over? That's like you having sex with your husband. I'm like, I know she giving it to you, but let me move on out the way and let me come in and jump in on your husband. Like, you was real rude today, Miss Ashley, but I do hope that somebody does that to you, and so you can see what it's like to come in on somebody else's performance and do that. I literally hope that you have all the badness in life for you coming in on our page like that. Like, that is so horrible. Who does that?
I hope she has the
no, don't give me any background about your ex-fiance because you're feeding the reader. I'm going to tell you exactly what Spirit tells me, and that's it. I don't want any background, Julia. And not to say that it's not good background, but when I go to Spirit, I like to know as less about you as possible so that I have no filters to go through, and whatever I ask is directly from the divine. So when I read the question, it says, hello, may I have a reading regarding my ex coming back? And so what I say is Julia's ex coming back? And I heard a resounding no.
No, I heard no.
I heard a no. I'll give you the pendulum and I'll even pull a card for you, but I heard a no. The background of this situation doesn't matter because what you're about to do is plead your case. And I don't need you to plead your case. I go directly to the divine. I literally go to my higher power, to God, the universe, and say, hey, is this person coming back? And I got to know. So I'm going to ask this question. Is Julia's ex-fiance coming back?
Jenny, who can I turn?
And I got to know again on that. I'll pull one card for you to see what the cards are saying. But so far, that's two no's. That's directly from the divine that I asked. And then that's the pendulum. And then now I'm about to pull a card and see what it is. But I'm getting a no.
So I got a no, and then I pulled the onion card, which is tears.
Ooh, I was just going to say, that's hard.
So I still got a no. And now, Pam, I have that song in my head. Thanks.
And for Julia, I get that you're a very nice person. I just don't think that this person is right for you. Let me tell you something I've learned about my ex. I said, you're not my husband, you're somebody's husband. So just because you're not my husband doesn't mean you're not good for somebody else. Me and you just aren't compatible. So in this situation, what Spirit is saying is you two just aren't compatible. Not that either of you, that you're a bad person, because they don't want you to think that. That must be something that you're thinking. And what did I get? Temperance. I got temperance, meaning wait, someone will come. And this is the word I heard. Your true love will come. The reason you haven't met anybody is because you're holding on to this person so tight. They're showing me a bird being in your hand, and you're holding it so tight you're about to pop its head off. Like you love hard, but you love hard very fast, and you're overly loving people. And what they're saying is you need to just let go a little bit, just be regular, just let things go to the flow. They're showing me a river, and they said you need to just let things flow. You want everything to be perfect, and you want everything to fit into a little box, and they're saying they don't need to fit into a box. Life is highs and lows, up and downs. Monday may be good, Tuesday may be chaotic, and Wednesday you may just lay around and do nothing. So you need to go with the flow a little bit more. You can't have every step of your life orderly and set and be in control of every aspect of everything they do. Like if she goes to the store, you can't know, well, did you just arrive at the store? Are you in line? Did you get the groceries? Did you put them in the car? Are you on your way back home? Like you really seem to be a person who really, 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 really is on this person and needs to know everything. And what they're saying is just relax a little bit and just be who you are and not so, and this is their word, not mine, clingy. I don't know you, but they're saying just relax just a little bit on, when you're in a new relationship. But I did get the temperance card and your true love, and that was Spirit's word, not mine. True love is coming for you. So so just be patient and let this situation go. But you're gonna have to get over this situation because they show you pining over it. They show me you texting this person. They show me you reaching out, but this person not reaching back, and you're thinking that you did something wrong. And they're saying no. Sometimes you're just not compatible, and you have to be okay with that. So I hope that helped you out, Mr. Julian. Do you have anything else for Julian, Miss
No,
Sheri?
I just got a no, and I got the onion, and I really just got that, that, sorry, that it's like the wrong timing for you to even have a relationship. Like there's stuff that you need to work on for you, and you need to remember that loving yourself is actually the most important part. And don't forget that. Like, don't forget that you really do need to love yourself.
As you said that, I heard work projects are falling. Like you're not concentrating on work like you should be because you're so in trying to get this back in order. They're saying concentrate back on work. They're showing me that you should be a little bit more focused on work and getting that back on track and getting that back in order, get your performance back up and get your accolades back up. You seem to be a little bit off. So they're saying, please get yourself back on track with work and let that be okay. And then everything else will kind of fall into place. But love right now is not the sole purpose or the sole thing that you should be concentrating on. So I hope that helped you. I don't see any comments, so I don't know if that helped you or not, but awesome.
Priority.
You just wanted to give me your background, even though I said, okay, let's see what you're saying, sir. Deploy my tower 7, she cheated, left, and took our 3 girls to live down the street at her mother. Oh, okay. Okay, so I read that whole paragraph, and literally, you want to know if she's coming back after all of that?
Yeah, move.
And I understand you are, and thank you for your service. You were on deployment. I would like to say thank you for your service. I do feel bad that this is what you had to come back to, but she's not coming back. Yeah. That's how I see it. She's just not. But I feel like she's had these conversations with you before to tell you that she misses you, that it's hard to raise 3 girls on her own with you being gone. And I do understand with you being on deployment or whatever you're doing, that may be what your job is, but you may have to consider like maybe I need to ask for it may be time to retire or retire from the military or make adjustments, but you have to understand 3 girls is a lot to take care of on your own when you're only getting like letters or video chats or whatever for somebody else. And so I'm sorry that things are happening for you that way and that you had such a negative experience while you were away, but I do not get that she's coming back. All right, so who's next, Keena? Can I have a general reading for John John? All right. If I'm not mistaken, John John said that Linda is his sister because he saw you guys all on because you guys are there, and I think he said Linda was his sister. So nice to meet you.
A general reading.
For and you know what? I've seen you on my timeline, and I thought you were my cousin because I have a cousin. I have an uncle named John, and then I think they have a son, and they call him John John. So I thought you were my cousin. But it's nice that you clarified. A general reading for I see that you. Oh, wait. So you're Sue. Okay. So not John John. You're on somebody else's page. Okay. Because I was about to do a reading about John John. Glad you clarified what your name is. All right. So for Sue, let's see what we got for Sue coming up. Did you get that, Sheri, that this person is Sue and not John John? They showed me, and I thought it was because I was rhyming your name, but they showed me you stirring the pot. So stirring the pot to me means you're causing a little bit of tension in the family. So are you the one that's stirring the pot? Are you the one that's kind of getting some drama going? They're showing me stirring the pot. Like maybe a situation was dying down and you brought it back up. Let me see if I can get a card for you. Am I the drama? Because I just keep hearing stirring the pot, and then they just keep showing me a cauldron. Stirring the pot. So let me see where we're going with stirring the pot. When I say what information do you have for Sue, I heard it's time to let go. It's time to move on. This is a dead point. This is a moot point. I keep getting that over and over. To let this go, to move forward, and to enjoy your life. I got the Queen of Swords, which means that you have a biting tongue. This is what I call like the bitchy queen. Like she doesn't mince her words. She speaks freely, and you seem to be a person that speaks freely, and your words are a little bit sharp. You're a little bit not necessarily mean, but you don't like, you're going to tell somebody, oh, that dress is ugly, or, oh, what are you doing with your hair? Like you're of a particular age where you just say how you feel and you let it be known, and people either are going to like it or they're not going to like it. I like that type of person. I like when you just say it like you mean it and you don't mince your words, but they are saying that you have a sharp tongue and that this is a situation where you just need to let go. There's no resolution and that nobody's going to benefit from keeping it going. I'm going to see if there's another card, but you can go ahead, Miss Sheri.
So I thought that there's stuff that you're working on, and I'm just, so for my oracle card, I pulled the basil, and it's stuff that you have to reconcile. It says reconciliation, but I don't think that that's like mending a problem that you're going to reconcile with somebody. It's stuff that you need to reconcile in yourself. And if you're like me, you have no filter, there's sometimes that we need to step back a minute and recognize that within ourselves and recreate ourselves so we don't isolate and alienate people from us. So I don't think this means reconciliation with another person. I think it's reconciliation with yourself, because I do get in my tarot, I get the Hangman in reverse. So I really do think that's a self-reflecting for you. I also get the Page of Cups, which is the water sign. So it's constant movement for you in your personal space and what you're doing for yourself. But in the past, for your past, I did get the Seven of Pentacles. So you did work hard on stuff. Then I got the Hangman, like you're stuck in a place that you want to move forward in. And that's where you're trying to work on your future to have the fluidity that you need. But you need to, not understanding what this reconciliation is about.
Oh, I think I got it. Because as you were going through it, they kept showing me a son. Are you arguing, Miss Sue? Are you arguing with the son, or you don't like his girlfriend or his spouse? Because they're showing me a conflict with a younger child. So it's either your son or your grandson or your nephew. There's a male in your family. You don't like his spouse, and that's what the issue is. Is that what the situation is? You don't like somebody's spouse, and you're having a tiff with them about the spouse. So maybe that's what the reconciliation is, because I clearly see Diamond Divinity, please get off my page with that crap. That is ridiculous. And there's no blessings in what you're doing. If there was a blessing in it, you wouldn't come on somebody else's page doing something as ridiculous as that. I hope you get a flat tire tomorrow. And I hope, I literally hope you get a flat tire on 3 of your tires. Like you go outside and 3 of your tires are flat. That is so, and this is not A5say, this is Angie. Angie helps you get 3 flat tires, because this is rude. Every single time you ask somebody to come into your inbox, I hope you get a flat tire every single day for every person that you hit. Like, you are being an asshole, and I am just not with it today. So I am going to send out all the negative energy to you poachers that are in my live, and wish you the worst every single day until you stop doing this to other people, not just to me, but to everybody, because this is just wrong, and you know that it's wrong. You're upset with your son. She says, you says no, upset with my son or not upset with my son, because I see, she says no, upset with my son. So that means you're not upset with your son. There is a male that they're showing me, and then there's another party. So I don't think that you like your son's spouse. You don't like somebody that they're dating. So that's what the tiff seems to be. Like, she keeps getting reconciliation, and I keep getting that this is a situation that you're going to need to let go of, because they're going to be a 10 of cups. They're going to be whatever they're going to be, regardless of what you say. He's not going to live his life based on what you say. And so they're showing me that this person is going to do whatever they want to do. All you're going to do is create tension, even if you don't like this person. And so that's how they're showing it to me. You are with your son. Well, I get that, but I'm not saying that you're having an issue with your son. It seems that you're having an issue with the son's girlfriend or the son's spouse or whoever the son is dating, because they show me the son. So you and the son may be getting along, but you don't seem to like who they're dating. Or maybe you haven't liked any of the girls that they're dating, but they're clearly showing me another party, a female that you do not like. And it seems to be your son's spouse or something like that. Or you're just very opinionated about the people that he brings in. And so what I'm saying is, what Spirit is telling me is that he's going to make his own decisions. Whoever he's dating is who he's dating. And you, your comments are just causing a little bit of tension between him and his spouse, and or whoever this person is dating. I'm not saying that you and your son have this problem, but I think that's the reconciliation card, because both me and Sheri are getting it, and the very first thing I got was stirring the pot. Not stirring the pot as in cooking, but it was a witch's brew. It was like a cauldron, so it was like you're keeping up a little bit of drama. And then they showed me the son, and then whoever this person is dating. So that's what they're showing me, just a little tension in that way, because you may just be a little bit of fiery with your words. Again, that's that Queen of Swords and that fiery spitfire. So what they're saying is, just kind of make peace with it, grin and bear it. I know you're going to make your comments, but you can't change who this person dates. Only they can see that. And when you make comments about them, it just makes them defend that person more. And so just be love for your son and support, but you can't change who they're dating. So that's what I got. And I hope that helps. Did you get anything else, Sheri? Is something giving you a headache?
Kind of just all makes sense when you jumped into it about their son.
Yeah, so that's what I was getting. And then all right, so who
and peppers.
Exactly. Who's next, Keena? Crystal. It doesn't matter what I say to you, Crystal. You're gonna do whatever, because you're a hot fiery, and you're just gonna do whatever you want to do. I can tell that right now. I can tell you yes, you're gonna do it. I can tell you no, you're not gonna do it. You've already made up your mind, and so it doesn't matter what I say. But I'll do the thing for you. Should I approach my issues with my friend Tish, or should I approach my issues with my friend Tish? I got a yes, as long as it's kind of lighthearted and you are friendly about it. Like it may just be a misunderstanding. Maybe this person doesn't know what they're doing or what they're saying or how they're affecting you. But I got a yes from the pendulum that yes, you should address it. But again, in a lighthearted way. In a loving environment, like they literally show you and this person like having tea or coffee or Starbucks or something, and you sitting there chatting and you just bring it up like, hey, blah blah blah, this is what the issue is, and they're being like, oh, I didn't know, or oh, I'm sorry, or whatever it is, and it literally smooths it over really quickly. What'd you get, Sheri?
I got a yes, and I also got do it in a safe and friendly environment, not in a combative, in your face. You know, if you cherish this friendships take work. It's like a marriage. You know, you have to work at them all the time. So if somebody's crossing your boundaries, you need to reestablish them and be like, hey, I love you, but
and you know what? Even in this, I didn't get that hot, fiery energy from you. I know that that's what your personalities are. Like, if it's a problem, I'm gonna address it, and I'm just gonna say, I didn't get that energy when I went into the question. I got a more loving environment, sort of like a, hey, we're just sitting here chatting, like, hey, I'm tired of blah blah blah, or you did this, and it smoothed over, and you two move forward, you laugh, and you keep it moving. Like, it didn't seem like it was going to be anything to blow up about. I hope it's something that's significant. Or you know what? I don't hope it's something significant. I hope it's something that you two can move past. But from what I got a yes from spirit, and then I got make sure it's in a safe environment, and you move forward, and you guys should be fine. Who's next? Courtney Cooper. Kina is manning 7 different chats. Give her time to let you know that you have been added to the chat. Kina will add you on your platform. She has to go to every single platform and add you and let you know that you're on there. So she will see your question and she will let you know. So just please be patient with Kina.
And we've just hit, like mine says, I just hit 100 messages today in restreams. So
oh, that's good. That means that 100 messages have come through.
Yeah. So I mean, that's 100 messages.
Exactly. And Kina is filtering through a whole bunch of them.
Yeah. So it's a lot. And Kina's one human.
So she'll get you on the list. Who's next, Kina? Go ahead anyway. That's fine, Kina. Listen, y'all, please be mindful of the questions that y'all asking, because literally the question that you're asking me, would you go before God and ask these questions? Because that's what I'm doing. Like, you're coming to me like it's simple and whatever, but I'm literally going to my higher power and asking these questions. So if you wouldn't want God to answer these questions, don't ask me these questions, because that's who I'm going to. I don't know who you think my higher power is, but I believe in God and that's who I'm asking. So be mindful of the questions that you're asking me, because that's who I'm going to.
And be careful who you ask me, because I don't know. I won't.
Sheri, you look all cute today. I like your little glasses and I like my hair. I always say Sheri's hair is my hair because she is going to give me her hair in her whenever she passes from this life to the next, she's going to give me her hair and I'm going to make a fine wig out of it. And I just admire my hair when I see it on her. I've already claimed it.
You got to touch it.
It has been willed to me. What you say?
I said you got to touch it yesterday.
I did. It's so
play with it. I've been waiting for winter and fall so I can wear this long sleeve shirt.
You know what? When you got up, I was gonna say I love your sweater. Is that moons and suns?
Yeah, moons and suns and stars.
I love it. At first, I thought it was snowflakes, but I love the color. Is that navy blue?
It's black.
Oh, it looks like such a rich blue.
No, it's black. It's black like
Sheri
my soul.
T, we are here for your entertainment. That's why we are here, just making you laugh all day.
Okay, so
Rose Flowers, can she have a general reading? Okay, so this is what you want me to go to God and say, can Rose Flower have a general reading? All right, then let me go to God and be like, Rose Flower just generally want to know what's going on in her life, what you want her to know.
Rose flower. You have all of the tools in your toolbox. You were given
the
these tools
magician.
as a gift. You know what you're doing, but you're not doing it.
Oh my God, when you said that, I heard shit or get off the pot. Spirit says, we gave you these tools, either use them. They're gonna, and they literally showed me a firecracker being lit under your ass, like get up and move. Literally is what I saw on Rose Flower. They're
And I
like,
don't think these tools are like spiritual tools per se. I think that they are the tools for your life path, like for whatever. Wow, for whatever it is. I mean, it could be. The magician is amazing, but it doesn't always mean that like it's a spiritual path. It could just be well, hello, queen. May you have the day that you deserve, above and beyond.
Queen Williams, please get off of my page with this ridiculousness. Let me tell y'all this. We must be for real famous, or we must be for real popular, because we've only been on 45 minutes and we done have 4 trolls on here literally trying to poach y'all to death. Again, do not go into these people's inbox. And if y'all could just report them, every last one of them, I want y'all to report them for fraud, for harassment, for whatever you can report them from, because most of these are just bots and these are people just trying to scam money. And I have had somebody say that they were scammed. So please report them immediately. As soon as they start messaging you, just go ahead and report them immediately. Unfortunately, we cannot get rid of them. The most that we can do is block them, but they come right back. So go ahead and report them immediately.
Oh, they're even asking
Tina, they asking you, girl. They own it today. But Miss Roseflower, I got the King of Swords. And for the King of Swords, I got structure, routine, and intelligence. You like she said, you have all the things you need. Like I feel like you have a whole map here with all the way to go and everything you need to do. And it's just about you getting out and doing what you're supposed to do. And you are not doing what you're supposed to do. They said you keep coming here asking, like we're going to tell you, oh, tomorrow go to your mailbox and there'll be a letter from this person, take that job, ask for this amount of money. You want everything planned out for you. And what they're saying is you're getting the information the same way that we're getting the information, and you already know what to do. What is your fear? That is literally the question they told me to ask you. What is your fear? What is stopping you from taking the step? The journey of 1,000 miles, take the first step. If you're so worried about how you're going to get there, am I going to get in a car? Is it going to be a bike? Is it going to be a boat? Is it going to be raining? Is I going to have an umbrella? They're saying just get out there. Your protections will come for you. Everything that you need will come from the divine. You have everything you need to at least start. You won't even start. And then you want to know why your life is stagnant or why you're not moving. And they're saying you have everything you need. You have the intelligence. You have the structure. You have the resources. You have every single thing that you need to get out and move. If you're not making progress, they said it's your fault that you're not making progress, because they've done everything that they can do except for push you down. And let me tell you this, you do not want spirit to push you down, because they have pushed me down and I have a long scar on my side to show it. So listen, when they say move, listen, you have to hear something. When I move, you move, just like that. So that's the song that I hear playing in my head. When I move, you move, just like that. So this is like a shadow, and they're moving and you're still there, and they're looking back like, hey, are you gonna come with me, or you just gonna stand there? So you stuck and you got them stuck. And what they're saying is move, lady, move. Get up and do some stuff and move and stop being afraid of it. So that's what I got, Miss Sheri. What'd you get?
Oh, so I also got the 5 of Pentacles in reverse as your current position. So that tells me you're not looking at your bountiful, what's coming in for you. And then I did the very last card I pulled was the Page of Swords, which again is an air sign. You're just letting things blow right by you. And then for my oracle, for my clarification, I got rosemary. I love rosemary. It's so good and so healthy for you. And this says memories, like you're just sitting in your own memories instead of you're like focusing on the past and not moving forward with what you need to do. So this is what I'm hearing. which is kind of funny because normally I don't get that out of Rosemary. Like you got a sword.
Somebody told me that I was blurry and it's hard to see. I'm looking at me up on the screen and I don't look blurry and I can see the
kind of
cards,
blurry.
I don't know.
You're kind of blurry. Is your lens dirty?
I'm literally looking at it on my TV.
You're kind of blurry.
And I can see it clearly. So I don't know. Maybe that card is a little bit blurry. I don't know. Maybe my video isn't that great. Or maybe I need to just pull it forward. That's it. But we'll see.
So, yeah, you're sitting in your past. So move forward.
Oh, there was one more thing I was going to say. What was the last card you pulled? Because it provoked something in me that I had to tell her.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
You pulled this one or this one?
What is that? Memories? I don't
Memories.
know.
Sitting in her memories. She's sitting in her thought. Instead of taking action, you're sitting in your thoughts. So take action.
Crystal said it's my resolution. Let me tell y'all this. This is the exact same computer that I use every single week. I haven't changed not one stitch. If the resolution is off, that is spirit saying that y'all don't need to see it. I have not changed one setting. I have not done anything different. This is the exact same computer. So if you don't see me the same, I'm sorry to tell you that maybe they just think that I don't need to be seen this way. No, this is the exact same computer I use every single week. I have not changed a single thing at all. Not one setting, not one stitch, not one thing at all.
I'm clear because I'm annoying.
Oh, you know what? Maybe the light is too loud. Maybe the light is too bright. So maybe I'll turn that down a little bit. So maybe that'll help you guys out a little bit. I don't know.
I can see all the obstacles in my way.
Oh, LMT said I'm crystal clear. So the rest of y'all need to clean y'all lenses. That's all on you. Miss Roseflower, I cannot think of what the last thing I was, but it was in essence, that's what it was. You were trying to be I read the card, and the card said, this is the King of Swords for you. And they're saying you had a question, and the answer on here is a yes. I don't know if you could see it, but I can see it when I show it is a yes. Whatever the main question is that you have the answer, like should you or should you not, the answer is yes. They said show her this card and show her the yes on there. So maybe that's why they were talking about the resolution, is so that you can see that it's a yes. So they're saying yes. Whatever your question was, the answer is yes. Go ahead and move forward on it. The answer is yes. But another thing that I saw here is that you're trying to be unemotional and detached to make this decision. They said that's good, that's okay. But also remember that you're human and your emotions are also, like, all of those things need to be balanced in order for you to make a sound decision. Not too much emotion, but also not too much I'm sorry, I had a little something on my eye there. Not too much emotion, but also not too much, just thinking or too much spirit. Like you need a balance of everything: spirit, emotion, physical, and whatever the other one is. There's four. Why can't I think of the other one? Jesus Christ, people! But balance it all. So that's what I got for you, Miss Roseflower. You're not responding, so I don't even know if you're here. And we just gave you this long ass reading. So I hope you enjoyed it. Who's next?
Who's next?
Unless you have something else for her, Sheri.
Nope, that's it. She's just sitting in the past. She needs to get off her ass and move forward.
All right, Ronald Bracken with Detroit and Michigan in the house. Did you watch the game, though, Ronald? Did you watch the game? That's all I want to know. Did you watch the game? Okay.
Okay. Roseflower answered. Good. I'm glad it did. Hope it resonated for you.
What? Get a room before my landlord wants me to move out. Oh, would like to know if you will get a room.
If I would get a room before. So basically, you're asking if you're going to get another place to live before you get evicted?
I gotta know because they said that you wait. Okay.
You're waiting too long.
You waited oh my gosh, I literally heard you waited too late. That you should have
You should have jumped. You should have taken action prior. And just for the record, if anybody wants to support my water habit, I'm taking donations.
oh, smart water costs like $3 a bottle, girl.
I know, and this is like dandelion and lemon extract, and these are the ones that I like. I like the tangerine and ashwagandha better.
I like the watermelon mint. That was good. I like that too.
I don't.
Rob, if you have a question, post your question.
You not like watermelon. You're not family.
And Kina will
no family. We're done.
Kina will will pin your question. That's the only way you're gonna list. It's not whether we feel like it or not. Like just post your question and Kina will put you on the list, and then she'll tell you when you come up. There's 9 people ahead of you, just so you know.
I gotta know for this question.
I gotta know without even doing it, but I can do the pendulum too. I gotta know you did not.
I gotta know before
it's like they told you. You just kind of sat there in disbelief, thinking that it wouldn't happen, but it is happening. So I gotta know. Will you find a room? I feel like you're gonna be scrambling with your stuff kind of packed up and no place to go. Will Mary M get a room before her landlord asks her to move out? And I got an immediate no, like the pendulum was like, no, and not only no, but hell no, because you waited. And hey, Kim, Kim's coming in to join us. Are you ready, Kim?
Question is, will the girl?
Ronald, I don't even understand that question.
Will the girl I belong to the
Can you reword that, Ronald? I don't understand the question. And we're on Mary M, so you can go ahead. Kim is another one of our Tuesday night people who come to class with us. Again, if you want to join in on the fun, come in on Tuesday nights. It is so much fun. Oh, I have been reading Miss Linda's responses, and I am weak over here on the side. I love Miss Linda. Like that hearty hug last night was all that I.
Oh yeah.
Guys, people. If you could put a man on the moon, you could put a man on Miss Linda. That's all I'm just trying to say. But Miss Kim, go ahead and jump right on in on Mary M.
I'm still trying to.
You're warming up.
Pull it together.
You're warming up. I just did a call. Well, immediately when I read the question, I got a no, but they said that she waited too long. That's what I got.
That's what I got.
Oh, it says he told me a week ago, to move within 2 months. And you don't think you'll be able to find nothing in 2 months? Are you looking for another roommate? Is that what you're looking for? Or are you looking for another place to go? Because I gotta know, but that's because you're not, like they're making it seem like you're not doing anything, like you got it. And it was devastating news. Like, I don't know if you've been at this place for a while, but it's kind of devastating news or out of the blue. And then you're kind of like, you haven't moved since they said anything. So they're saying at this point it's a no, but if you get up and move, then it could be a yes. As of now, of the energy that you're in now, you haven't made any steps forward. And so I'm getting a no. Well, I belong to, I think I'm having to, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I'm feeling Mary M. You tell her she can change the trajectory. So, I mean, you sit there and do nothing, then it's a no. You have to get up and do something for it to be a yes.
Yeah, so they're saying you need to proactively get up and about to find someone, and unless you really start moving, you're going to be in a situation where you're just going to literally, what they show me is all of your stuff packed in a truck with no place to go. So they're saying you're going to just have to be proactive or find some affordable housing, like something that is a little bit more in your budget, like more of a 1-bedroom or a senior community or something like that. So that's what I got. Somebody said, Kim, what damn? All right, Miss Miriam, I hope that helps. Again, you can change the outcome of that if you move forward now, like if you actively start looking or put some information out there about finding a new roommate. But as it is now, the answer is no, you're not going to find anything before you have to go. She says she is, Miss Linda said you are arguing with your son, but he isn't married and doesn't have a girlfriend. But I seem to think it's about whoever he is dating. But that's all I got. Who's next, Kina? Sorry, Miss Mary M. A love reading. Miss Pretty Unique, I feel like I've done a love reading multiple times, but we'll go ahead and I'm gonna get out the this one. And after I do it this time, I'm gonna ask that you give it at least 60 days before you ask for another love reading, because I don't think that you guys realize I'm just literally going asking over again. So I'm just asking that you guys give it a little time before you come back and ask the same type of question. Like you can come back and ask a question, but every time a situation doesn't work, like I really want to give you a little bit of breath on the love reading. So I am going to go and I'm going to give you a good one, because I'm going to pull out the my cards that are a little bit more favorable for love, and I'm going to give you a past, present, future. I'm not even going to go psychically on this. I'm going to give you a past, present, future, because I feel like I'm too much in your energy, or I know a little bit too much history. So I'm just going to let the cards tell me whatever it is, although I am connecting with my higher power to ask also. So I'm going to give you a past, present, future on this love reading. So the past energy for Miss Pretty Unique. Can I get one card on the past energy? And if you get anything, Sheri, you can go ahead while I'm shuffling.
So for her past, I got the Queen of Swords in reverse. So the Queen of Swords is that there was love there, but for it to be reversed for me is that it. Okay.
I'm getting that down.
She didn't like let it really absorb and take a chance for that particular person. Then I got the Hierophant. That's a person.
Oh, you're okay, Miss Pretty Unique. That's you're fine. Go ahead, Sheri. I'm sorry.
It's okay. So in the current, I got the Hierophant. So the Hierophant, they have like an all-knowing, like they know a lot of things, but they take no action on it. And then for the future, I did get the 10 of Cups, but it's in reverse. So I'm thinking that if you don't take action with what you have now, so I see that there's a person in your life that you have interest in, but you're not taking action on it. And because you're not taking action on it, you're not going to have the outcome you want. So then I pulled an oracle card for clarification, and I got the Rose, which says romance. But Rose for me means that you need to remember that to put yourself first. Love yourself first. So until you can love yourself first and put yourself in a better position, then there's no way that you're going to find the love that you want. And that's in any situation. And that's what I get. Now?
Yes, you go ahead.
I'm sure if you were able to hear me before. No.
It's like a drag. You can see your lips moving and then it catches up. Like a puppet. A delay. Go ahead, Kim.
No, go ahead, Kim.
Oh, okay. I just got like there's that she's guarded these walls up, and as soon as she brings it'll find love. This level, as long as those walls are up. No.
That is so aligned. Kina, what are you doing back there? Like, what the? I got the same spirit of what you're getting. So I got for your past energy, I got the Nine of Pentacles. That's kind of like money falling from the sky. Like wish. In this case, I heard wish fulfillment, like it would have been the Nine of Cups. So I feel like you were just in a relationship and you thought it was good. You thought it was all good. So then when I asked what was your present energy, a card wouldn't fall out. I wouldn't get anything. That's how the cards kept falling on the floor. And I got Three of Swords. A Three of Swords is a broken heart. I feel like you just got your heart broken, or things didn't turn out exactly the way you wanted, or you found out some information that wasn't exactly the way you wanted. So I skipped over that because they showed me what card needed to come out, which was a Three of Swords. So I got that you're a little bit brokenhearted right now. Then I got so when I asked for your future energy, I got the Five of Swords and the Nine of Swords. And swords is all thoughts. You're all up in your head. The Nine of Swords is sleepless nights, and the Five of Swords is like conflict. Kind of winning at all costs or being right. That's sometimes how I get it. It's like winning at all costs, or a battle in which there are casualties on both sides. Like, are you really ready for the casualties on either side? So I get that you're all up in your head. Swords are thoughts. You're all up in your head about this, but that's because you have a broken heart. So whatever your past was, you thought it was this way, you got a broken heart, and so now you're all up in your head and you're overthinking every situation. Every single word is being said, you're organizing. Oh, if it's like, oh, I'd like to go out to eat. You like, what is like me? Do you like me, or do you just like to go out to eat? Do you like coffee? Do you like tea? Do you like this? Like, you're analyzing every single word down to the very root of the word. So you're overly analyzing everything because you don't know what to do. And what the word that I heard was paralysis analysis. Like, you're over analyzing it to the point where you're paralyzing yourself. So then the final overall card that I got was the Ace of Cups. Love is coming, but you have to nurture yourself first. You so want to be loved, and I understand that because it's that season. It's Thanksgiving, it's Christmas, it's that holiday season, and everybody wants somebody to share with, but they're saying you need to nurture yourself and understand that you are worthy. You need to know that you are worthy and that you are okay and that you deserve someone who will cherish you and who will treat you the way that you treat them, who will give exactly what you give to them, or even better. You know, you want a reciprocated love. A lot of us say, oh, I want to be in love. Oh, I want this, I want that. But what they're telling me is your words have power. So be very, very careful about what you say. Like, if you're writing down in your journal what you want, be specific. Listen, I tell y'all all the time, my spirit guys know I want him to be this color, this height, this size, this shoe size, this glove size, this intellect, able to lift, virile. I need him to be all of those things. You know what I'm saying? He can't be just like, oh, he's smart, but he can't get it up. Then you need to get on out the door. I don't want you to be able to get it up, but I know what to do with it. So I need you to be the whole everything together. You know what I'm saying? I need you to know where to go and what to do with it. So all I'm saying is be very mindful. You can be very specific. You don't have to just take whatever. A lot of people be like, oh, I just want to be in love. And that used to be me. And I would fall in love with people who were not always in love with me for the same reason that I was in love with them, or for the same reason that I wanted to be in love. So ask for a reciprocal love. That is my latest thing that I've been asking Spirit for. I want a reciprocal love. I want somebody who gives to me the same way that I give to them, or that we're just on the same page. Like, I don't want to be in love with somebody who's still trying to just be out there having a one night stand with Betty Boo and me too. So what I'm saying is, make sure you ask for exactly what you want. You can be specific down to hair color, eye color, height, size, everything, everything. And so that's all I'm saying is be specific in what you're asking for. But also the overall theme for you is to nurture your own heart. There is someone new coming in with a cup of love, but it's okay to have this rest time and enjoy this time to repair your heart. I always say 10 years ago, Angie was not ready for her husband. 10 years ago, Angie would have tore him up, spit him out, and threw him to the wolves. She'd have cussed him out. She might have fought him, and she might have put the gun on him. 10 years ago, Angie was serious business, okay? This Angie is a lot more calm. She's a little more love and light. She understands that it's just not supposed to be that way. And so she's a little bit more, okay, we can work this out. We can talk about this. Back in the day, you might have got a 2x4. I'm just saying. So know what you want. So love is coming, but what they're saying is be a little bit more nurturing to your own self. And that's what I've learned to be, is nurturing to myself. Also know your bottom line. Oh, Miss Linda, we saw all your comments. Like, no, for no joke, we can see all them comments, and we have been cracking up in the chat.
We've been dying.
What is going on in the chat? We have been cracking up. Like, Miss Linda is not playing today, so we can see everything that you're saying. But everybody saying the chat is quiet. So what is it, y'all? Like, I feel like a judge giving y'all a sentence, like you're doomed for 8 years to never have sex again. And come on, people, y'all know what it is. It's lively. This is Sunday. This is after the holiday. Y'all full. Y'all done had all this time off. Speak up, talk, say what you're gonna say. But that's all I got for y'all. So whatever else y'all have to say, and if y'all have anything else for Miss Pretty Unique, let her know. No, why you did not miss your turn. Anybody else got a comment for Miss Pretty Unique? But that's what I got for you, Pretty Unique. It's coming. No. Just be patient and nurture yourself. This is a nurturing time for you. I don't see anybody specific. Spirit didn't show me anybody specific, because I think that's what you want to know. Is there anybody specific that's going to come and replace either this love that you're ending or the love that just ended? And I don't see anybody, because they're saying you need some time. You can't hop from one screen to the next screen to the next screen. And what they're saying is you need a little bit of time in between, because first of all, you don't want any overlapping them or ovulation circles. That's how them people be ending up on Maury. Like, is this my baby daddy or is that my baby daddy? So make sure you put some time in between them ovulation cycles. That's all I'm just trying to tell you.
Oh my God.
Put some time in between them ovulation cycles. That's all I'm saying. And so what they're saying is just nurture yourself a little bit and know that it's okay to have this downtime, and just to be like, okay, well, that didn't work out. This is the reason it didn't work out. You can still see somebody platonically or just casually without being like, oh, this is the one. And I know how it is. You see that person, you start writing your name with their name at the end of it. They're just saying, just be a little bit more patient and nurturing to yourself. But I do not see any person coming in within the next 60 days.
I definitely got that nurture yourself when I got the rose card. Like I said, for me, rose is definitely learning to love yourself.
Oh my God. And you know what song I heard? The song with Lauryn Hill and Aretha Franklin, A Rose is Still a Rose. I will go and listen to that, because that's what they're saying. Regardless of how the relationships turn out, you're still a rose. You're still beautiful, and you're still cherished, and you're still loved. You just may not be loved by that person. So go and listen to A Rose is Still a Rose by Lauryn Hill and Aretha Franklin.
Aretha Franklin.
You don't even look old enough to know what that song is. Hi. What'd you say, Sheri?
I said Lauryn Hill is amazing. She's like,
oh my gosh. Listen. All right, Miss Keena, who's next?
I feel like fire. I have not lit a fire in my cauldron in a while.
What is coming up for me in love? You're a single Libra. Of course, what's coming up for you in love? All right, I'm just going to keep these cards right on out and give you a past, present, future too, because I don't know what else to tell y'all. A past, present, future for Miss Jasmine. Like, y'all, listen, y'all is so, I need to be in love. I need to have somebody to lay my head on and listen to their heartbeat every night, or I'm just not going to be able to live. I feel like everybody's so wound up. I need to be in love. I want to be in love. I want to. Let's all do a collective prayer that all these people who want to be in love find other people who want to be in love, and we stop finding these fools who don't want to be in love. So collectively, all the people who are here who are looking for love, I hope that we find each other and we get what we want. So let's collectively wish that. Look, put some hearts in the comments for love so that everybody can find y'all some love. And if y'all not looking for some love, at least a little piece of something, you know. Well, Alicia call it a whole baby leg. Listen, somebody posted a baby leg, like a baby laying out, and all I could see was that baby leg, and I laughed my heart out. It's a nice size baby leg. Hey, Sheri, don't set my hair on fire. That flame look a little bit high right there. Don't set my hair on fire. That's all I'm saying, y'all. Listen, a little piece of something. And I hope the men, I know y'all don't want a little piece of something. I hope y'all fall into something that's nice and, moist.
Juicy.
It's tight. Hope it ain't stretched out. Hope it's tight. Oh, what Keena say? A fun time, not a long time. Like Alicia said, a fun time, not a long time. That's all I'm just trying to say, y'all. Ronald, you asked about love. We already pinned your question. Don't keep putting new questions in there. So decide whether you want this question or you want the love question about the fiance, because we already pinned your question. Terry T said we all need some sugar because the holidays are coming up and lots of us. Listen, y'all forget your resources. Ain't that what Bumble is for? Like y'all just to get some hookups. If that's all you want, there's many places you can get that. My issue isn't that people aren't offering those cups of sugar. It's just that your cup of sugar is tainted. And everybody's been dipping in your cup of sugar. I don't want all the sugar that's coming out. Just because it's being offered doesn't mean that that's what I want. So if y'all just want a piece of a little something here and there, there's lots of people who'll give you that. Believe me, I know, because I'll be like, no, thank you. No, thank you. You look like you need a shot. No, a antibiotic shot.
Is it Tender a hookup site? There's yours, Angie.
What was it? Oh, that's for me to get some. Wait, to get. For me to get the love of my life.
That baby leg.
Not that baby leg, people. That's all I'm trying to say.
All right, fire's out.
Oh, okay. Y'all really be asking what is these people's intentions towards you? Okay.
Blank when it comes to Jasmine.
Oh, y'all can go ahead and read Jasmine. Jasmine, I'm gonna do a past, present, future for her. Go ahead. Yeah.
I'm giving them.
We just had to get y'all rowdy. Oh, like, share, subscribe, and comment. Share. If you're on here, share. Don't listen. I know a lot of y'all be coming on here and y'all don't be wanting other people to know that y'all on here. You don't be acting like that. If y'all on here, share the page so other people know that we're out there and that we can help them too. Don't be just sitting there like, I don't want people to know that I get readings from people. Are you ashamed to be in my talent? That's all I'm just trying to say.
All right, Terry. I got you. I will do a bay leaf for you too.
Oh, Terry T said one tall dark man for me too, please, with a side of humor. You know what, Terry T? Let me tell you, humor will get you a long way. It won't get you as far as a penis will get you, but humor will get you a nice opening in the door.
What is coming for me in love, Miss Jasmine? First of all, you're holding on to love too tightly. You're not letting it go. Like it's all around you, but you're just on yours. You need to open it up. Second, I got the page of swords upside down. So you're not taking action on it. And then again, the Six of Pentacles reversed. You're not looking at what's around you and what you have to offer for other people and yourself. So if you're not being open to real love, then how can you expect to offer it to others? And
can you hear me now?
We can hear you. It is a little bit of lag, but it isn't bad for me. It's a little bit, but it's not bad. I mean, if they want what you got to say, they go listen or they not. But go ahead, Kim.
oh, she just bailed.
I got don't shoot the messenger, Jasmine. Are you still here before I give you this reading? Because I got don't shoot the messenger. And they're saying that again, did you say she holds on too tight? Is that what you said? Because I got that you just kind of like they literally showed me somebody digging their nails into somebody's arm and holding on so tight that you won't let them go. Okay.
And I got the binding card. Like it's tea tree, but it says binding, and I was just like, wait, what? And then you said they hold on too tight. So that kind of makes sense.
I asked is Jasmine gonna meet anybody in the next 60 days? And I got no. I don't know if that's what your question was or if but I got no, you're not gonna meet anybody in the next 60 days or the next 30 days. You definitely need to. Are you in school? Because they show me books. So either you need some learning about yourself or you need to concentrate on that area because they're showing me books and you sitting at a desk. So they're saying that your concentration is off. So are you in school, Miss Jasmine? Because they show me books, they show me you sitting at a desk and they're showing me that you need to concentrate. And then I saw the 10 of staffs, like maybe you're not doing so well in school because you're carrying this extra burden about things and you're not concentrating on what you're wanting to, because the 10 of staffs is the 10 of wands, which is just heavy burdens that you're carrying that you don't need to. You're almost at the end of it, which means this is probably the end of the semester for this time and that you're getting over it. But they're saying you really need to concentrate on that. Give that your final push and not love. And then I saw the Ace of Cups, which means that it is coming eventually, but I don't see it within the next 30 or 60 days. So I don't know if that's 90 days or well into the year. I heard second quarter. So second quarter would be maybe April or May that you're going to get into love. So it is coming, but right now you need to concentrate on the things that are more important to you, which seems to be school or something to do with education, because they're showing me books and they're showing me the Hierophant. So the Hierophant is traditional learning. So I'm assuming that you're in school and that you need to concentrate on that. And then your cup of love is coming because you see it's overflowing, but it's going to be in the second quarter of the year and not right now. So your focus is just off, and that's why you're not having a good thing in love. So that's what I got. What'd you get, Miss Kim?
Jasmine getting any energy at all from Jasmine?
I don't know if she's still here. She's not answering any of my questions, so we're just gonna move on. You don't have to answer if you don't want to, or if you're not getting anything. Miss Tracy, post your question, and Keena will pin your question and let you know. There's 7 people ahead of you on the list, Tracy Fryer. So Keena will pin your question and she will let you know when you're coming up. So just again, post your question. Don't keep saying would appreciate a card. Post your question. We take questions. Even if it's general, just post your question.
A specific question. Love reading. You have a specific question? Sorry.
For who?
Tracy
For who?
Fryer.
Oh, Tracy.
So, Miss Alice, for me on mediumship, when somebody passes so quickly, sometimes they don't realize that they have passed yet. So they're still going through their journey. And I don't really get any hits from somebody who's passed that quickly. Some other people do. I just don't.
I'm not getting anything, but I think that I get that there's unspoken words that you didn't get to say that you wanted to say, and that's why you want to know if there's anything that your loved one has passed on to saying. And I'm not getting anything about your loved one, but I'm getting that you didn't get to say everything you wanted to say. And what I'm being told by Spirit is you can go ahead and say those things to your loved one. You can write a letter, you can speak it, you can talk, however you communicate. But there are words that you didn't get to say that you wanted to say. And so you're wondering if they're coming back and saying, oh, I knew she loved me. Oh, I knew this. Oh, I knew that. I'm not getting any direct connection to the spirit that's passed or anyone from your past. Well, I do get a group of people standing there, like 2 or 3 other people, like maybe a mom and some other relatives, all older relatives standing there ready to receive this person. So they're standing there as a legion of people, like maybe 3 or 4 people in the background, ready to receive this person in. So that's what I'm getting from your loved ones, is that they're ready to receive this person. It was time for this person to go. There was nothing else that you all could do, and that you are able to, that he's ready to be received. You want to know if he was being mistreated. I feel like that's the question that you wanted to know, like what level of care he was getting. He wasn't getting the best care. Like I don't feel like he was like getting the overall best care, but he was getting adequate care. Like he wasn't like he sat in quiet and took whatever was happening. There wasn't much he could do. And so I'm getting that your loved ones are ready to receive him, and that you can go ahead and speak whatever your feelings are, and he will receive whatever it is. But you didn't get to say all the things that you wanted to say because of the passing or while he was alive. And so you were just wondering if he knows that you love him. I do get the sense that he does know that you love him, but he always knew that you loved him, and he knew the situation that he was in. Was it like his romantic person or his wife or someone that was keeping him from you? Because it seemed like it was like maybe he married and the children or the wife were not allowing you to see the person.
She just put up that his wife was not on good terms.
Okay.
I got that he's still going through the steps, like the chambers and the doors that he has to go through to complete his path and his journey. So he's still being in like reception, like he's still moving through those steps.
Right, like they're receiving him.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead, Kim.
I don't know. I get a lot of feelings, and I'm getting like scratchy throat. Like there was like a lot of crying of somebody dies, but almost like maybe it wasn't expected.
I get somebody who was bedbound. I see somebody who was in the bed, and like I don't know if they were totally the whole time they were ill, but they were bedbound most of the time, and they weren't allowed to get up. And a lot of like their food being served to them, their hygiene needs and everything seems to be like they were being taken care of by somebody else, and it just wasn't. Their full care was on somebody else. And this is a piece, like I get a piece now that it's over, kind of.
In assisted
living. Okay, yeah. I'm hearing, because you're saying you don't want any problems. I'm literally seeing that you can light a white candle or I literally did this for my friend. She's having a situation where she's going in several areas of her life. And this is something that Sheri would do for us. You see how Sheri just lit that bay leaf. I literally lit a yellow candle for peace for her. And I just wrote her name on there and I put peace on that and I let that burn all the way up through. And I just, that's literally what I put in there is just peace for this person. I didn't ask for any specific kind of peace, any kind of resolution, just that she would find peace or that she would have peace in her life. And so again, that's what you can do. You can light a candle and they're showing me a white candle and you could just ask for peace or some kind of truth so that you can go to the funeral, you can mourn your brother, you can congregate with the family and then you can go home. And then if you never get to talk to this woman again, that's fine, but it's over and done. But I'm getting that you can light a candle and you can do this piece. I'm pretty sure that Miss Sheri has something a lot more elaborate than what I'm telling you, but that's all I did for my friend. I literally lit a candle, and I think I may have even burned a bay leaf and put like her name on it. But that was it. Very simple for me. Sheri's a lot more in depth, and I'll let her tell you if she sees anything else for you. But I literally just see a white candle for peace and love.
So when you're doing your white candle for peace and love, circle the candle with salt for protection. There's a lot of hostility between everybody. So also you can use, and these are things that you can get out of your kitchen. Use rosemary to in that circle of salt. You can dress your candle with rosemary and like olive oil. So you roll your candle in olive oil and dress it in the rosemary when you light it. That is again for protection and prosperity and bringing in the love for yourself. There's just that's what I'm hearing. Scribe your brother's name into that because this is for him, not for her. And that's what needs to be brought in. And there's a lot more, I mean, that can be done, but definitely those for sure. And if y'all don't know, I am a practicing witch. And
what was that little log thing that you remember the little thing I asked you about the other day? What was that called again, Sheri? The little coal.
Oh, it's a coal. It's a brick coal, and you can get them. A lot of people use them for hookah. They're hookah bricks, and I use them for incense. So I use them to burn resins. I use them to burn my rosemary. I use them to burn cinnamon. I use them to burn lavender. I use them to burn.
Oh my God, I loved it because it
dragon's blood resin.
Burned my lemongrass so perfectly, like it was just a little bitty circle.
Oh,
did you buy it locally?
Yeah, you can usually go into a smoke shop, or you can get it on Amazon, but smoke shops have them. Hookah shops have them. There's a shop. There's a shop.
There's a smoke shop. There's smoke shops everywhere. But I'm gonna see if they have it. It was a perfect little circle. I lit it. It stayed lit. I put my lemongrass on there. Because when I bought my tea from Sheri, she gave me a whole little kit. It had the little charcoal log in there, and then it had.
That's coming like 11 at a time, or 11 or 12. This is a really big one.
And I put my lemongrass on it because lemongrass is really hard to stay lit. And I put it on there. It burned perfect. That's what I had. That was perfect. And you got that from the smoke shop?
I have no idea where I bought this particular one, but you can get them in metaphysical shops. But I use them to burn incense. But yeah, you can get them in smoke shops. You can get them in hookah shops. You can get them on Amazon. They come in. This is a big one. They come in different sizes. When people order teas, I try to give them a little bag and with rosemary and other stuff.
Yes, I loved it. That's what you gave me. And I love because listen, when you learn burn lemongrass, it literally sometimes you have to keep lighting and lighting and lighting. I lit that little log and it caught on fire. I put that lemongrass on there and it burned like nobody's business. I loved it. Like I definitely want to get a pack of those. So I'll go to my
Yes.
store and see if I have one. But you know, I'm an Amazon person, so I was just looking to see if I could Google it and see it.
Yeah, you can get them on Amazon.
All right, Miss Kim, if you don't have anything for Miss Alice, I'm done. Again, Sheri, you told her what to do for the piece for her family for the also she said burn it like incense. What did you tell her to burn?
The candle, but you can
Okay.
burn the lemongrass and rosemary like incense too on those bricks.
That's how
And
I did it, and it was perfect.
Rosemary is one of the oldest incense out there, and it's very, very good for your blood-brain barriers, to breathe it in, to eat it, to smudge your space with it. It's an amazing.
Oh my gosh, Sheri, they got that pack that you have. It's 100 of them for $10.99. I don't think that I'll ever need that many of them. That's a lot. I'll order them and I'll give you half of them, Sheri. I'll never need that many.
I use them
But
a
just
lot.
for
I use them a lot.
this is what it is. This is what I found. But that's the exact pack that yours came in, and it says charcoal tablets for incense. That's they're not called hookah logs because that's exactly what I put in a search. Hookah brick. It says charcoal tablet for incense, and you get a pack of 100 coal briquettes for $10.99.
Yeah, so they're talking about the bricks. There's 100 bricks, not 100 packs.
Right,
So
100 bricks. Yes, but I'm just
bricks.
saying that's a lot. So it's probably 10 in a pack. So you probably get 10 packs.
Yeah.
But that's still pretty cheap for. Well, is that
Yeah,
not
it
cheap?
is.
Hell,
They
I
usually
don't know.
pay like $3.99 to $5.99, or like $3.99 for.
Okay, I'm definitely gonna order some of them, and I'll definitely give you some, Sheri. I'm gonna order those.
It's really important that you don't touch them when you're lighting them on fire because you can be injured by that.
Miss Alice, immediately when I read your question, do you think my brother will try to connect with me later in life? I got a definitely yes. I feel like before this situation happened with the wife, you two were very oh, does that come in a pack too?
No, I ordered this. These are the tongs.
So listen, once I put it in that little thing and lit it, I ain't touching no more. I ain't got time to be burning myself. Yeah. But it worked perfectly. I got a resounding yes, Miss Alice, that your brother will be trying to contact you. I don't know how soon it will be, but you'll know. Did he smoke cigarettes or cigars or something? Because I'm getting a certain smell of a pipe or something. Like you'll know. There'll be a very distinctive smell. It'll either be his cologne or it'll be his cigarettes or pipe or something that he smokes that you'll know to be. If you want to be added to the list, New Love, please just post your question and Keena will pin your question, and then when we get to you, we'll let you know. There's 8 people ahead of you, New Love. So just go ahead and post your question. So you're saying no, he didn't smoke or anything, but they're showing me a very distinctive smell, like you'll know it's your brother. You'll hear him, you'll feel him, because they're showing me that kind of interaction with ghosts, literally, like you'll feel his presence when it happens. I don't feel like it'll be prior to the funeral, but it'll be when you're ready emotionally. You're a little bit overwhelmed. You're a little bit, they're actually showing me the 9 of Swords right now because you're sleepless and you're wondering, am I going to just be able to mourn my brother on his final resting day, on his final, ceremony and move forward? Like you literally do not want any fighting. They're showing me that scene from the Golden Girls where Dorothy's brother passed. The wife was there, and Sophia and the wife were having that little tiff, and they're saying you don't want that. You literally want just peace, to see your brother at his final resting place, to send love, to come together and maybe kind of even unify each other. Outside of you getting to that, because I don't see that happening immediately, burn that candle or do whatever it is that Sheri told you to do. I'll send you love. Put yellow hearts in the chat for Miss Alice, if you would, just for peace and love for her, because I'm getting an overall loving feeling. Like I'm getting very emotional. Like you literally just want peace. You really just want it to be calm, and you really just want to mourn your brother and be done with it. And so I'm getting that. You'll at least get that. You will at least get that. I feel like you're going to bite your tongue a lot. Like there's a lot of little snide comments are going to be made, and you're just going to take it and be like, oh, like you're going to have a little bit of a comeback. Well, I love my brother, and I'm just glad that he's in his final resting place. Okay, well, I love my brother, and I'm just glad that he, had, care in his last days. Like you need to have your little comments ready for the little snide remarks, and just kind of move forward, and just, there's going to be a lot of biting of the tongue in order to make this work, or it's going to blow up. And so you have to decide which side of the coin you're going to be on.
Definitely get ready for that. That's why you're doing the circle of salt. That's why you're doing the rosemary. That's why you're doing that, because you just want this shit to bounce off of you. You don't want to get into it. This is not the time nor the place.
All of you are asking, can you be? Oh, go ahead.
What she thinks of you is none of your business. You just let it go.
Absolutely not. I'm getting that you should go, even if it's just to go to the viewing. I don't know how you guys do your ceremonies, but sometimes they'll do a viewing before they do the actual ceremony. So even if you just get to do the viewing, say your goodbyes to your brother, and then leave, and that's fine too. But I am seeing that you will get to see your final goodbyes. You will get to see your brother, and then that'll be it. Again, but you can send love and light to this person and ask that they at least let their guard down and allow you to mourn. You can ask for that. You can ask for peace. You can ask for truth. You can ask for all these things in your prayers. Remember, life and death is in the power of the tongue. You have the power to speak this into existence. You don't have to just sit back and take it. You can ask for peace. You don't have to. What does it say? 444. Oh, beautiful. See, and that's good. See how she caught that? That stability. Fours for me are stability. Just ask for that peace. Just like you're asking us, you can go to Spirit and be like, hey, can we just have peace for this day? Or you can say to her, you can actually call her and be like, look, I am coming to the funeral. I just want to mourn my brother. I don't want to argue with you. Whatever we have, can we put that aside and just allow us to mourn, see what her reaction is, and then you can move forward from there. But again, you can get that time with your brother. It's just in deciding how you're going to handle whatever comes at you. So we are sending you love and light, and I hope that everybody sends you yellow hearts in the comments, and that you just get, some peace when this is over. So Miss Alice, I'm sorry that you had to go through this. We've had several funerals around Thanksgiving. So Thanksgiving isn't always the best for me. Now that I'm thinking back on it, like where I just wanted to get Thanksgiving over, there's a lot of death that has happened in our family around Thanksgiving too. And so I understand, I totally do. It does put a little bit of taint on Thanksgiving for you when you have death, but you'll be okay, Miss Alice. Who's next, Kina? You're welcome, Miss Alice. Kim, did you have anything else for Miss Alice?
Just that your brother passed away. You need to go. I'm going to regret that later in life, not going. List of the outcome, you need to go. Going to be talk either way. Be talk. If you don't come, then it's, oh my God, you didn't. You need to go.
Exactly. And that's, you know what? You're exactly right, Kim. Whether you go or not, there's something going to be said. So you can either go and mourn your brother, or you can stay home and be upset that you never went. And then that's going to eat at you for years and years and years to come.
Right.
Just ask for the peace, light the candle. I'm sending you love and light and hoping that everything works out for you. All right, back to Terry T, Kina. Your birthday month is coming up. Does Spirit have a birthday message for Terry T? I feel like you usually just kind of, you used to just be like I was in my 20s, like, oh, it's my birthday. I'm about to party for the whole month. I'm about to be wild and crazy and do whatever. Like, I feel like you were really free, and you kind of let life kind of get you down. Like, you've been bogged down a little bit, and you just kind of, you're like a cork ready to pop. Like, you're just ready to just have some good old fun, some meaningless fun. You don't want to be thinking about, oh, I gotta go to work tomorrow. Like I hear shot, 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 like you're ready to just party. And I'm getting that you can do that. You can coordinate that on your own. I've had situations where I've had 3 different celebrations. Like it's me and my sisters here. We go out and have dinner with the family, and then it's another group of work friends here with the happy hour. Then there's another group of friends here where we go out. So you can coordinate those little things to happen. And so, does Spirit have a message for me? And it's just literally be free. That's what I'm getting. Like just kind of I hear like those little buzzing things that they have, like, hey, my birthday, and they have been in offices.
Terry, I gotta be careful. Not in a bad way. Protect yourself. Be aware of fun, but be careful.
Oh, so you're saying that there's going to be an office Christmas party on the same night of your birthday? I turn everything into a birthday thing for me. Like, oh, okay, we about to have this call. Happy birthday to me, or just come in with a little, birthday bow tie on or something, so everybody you don't have to say anything, but they have to acknowledge that it's your birthday. Just a little subtle, it's my birthday, little tie or a little sash or a little something, so they know it's your birthday. You don't even have to say anything. But I'm getting celebrate. Like stop be like I feel like life has really pulled some of the Terry T out of you. Like you've forgotten how to just have fun and just be what you want to be. Hmm. You know what? I'm going to pull a card for you. In that light, I'm going to pull a card for you, Miss Kim. I'm just reading the private chat. Sorry, Terry T. You know we be back here chit chatting a little bit. But yes, LMT, the list is still open. As far as I know, there's 9 people ahead of you. But I am getting. I'm going to pull a card for you, Terry T. Yeah. Oh, yeah, a lot of worry. Like you're also worried about how people perceive you now. Like you used to be so whatever, I'll say whatever I want to say, I'll do what I want to do, and you've literally like let life suck the life out of you. Like you're in a period of time where you're just so sullen and sunken and just I got to go to work, I got to study. That's all you've known for a long time, and they're saying you have you have accomplished so much. Not only are you celebrating your birthday, you passed all your tests to be for your nursing. You're doing very good in your job. You're respected. You're appreciated. Celebrate all of those things. Listen, I would celebrate every last one of those things. I would have nothing but cakes. I would have me a nice steak dinner. Listen, people, I feel like I need to go have me some food. The fan is spooky. Psychic vibes in the back of us.
Sorry.
So I just feel like you should really just kind of have multiple celebrations, not just one. Like you have different people. Like if me and Sheri was going out, we probably wouldn't be drinking a whole lot. You know what I'm saying? We'd go have some food. We'd go in there, read some people while we sitting down. Just have a good old talk, have some good food, and that would be one thing. But if I was going out with some other people, we might have a couple edible, couple drinks, you know what I'm saying? We might see some people, we might do some things, we might celebrate, we might, just do different things. You have a different crowd of people and you have different celebrations with different people. You might have a night out where you just kind of chilling at somebody's house and y'all just kicking it. Just be free. Like they're saying, enjoy the celebration. This is the season to celebrate. And you're a little bit wound up too tight. Like they showing me you as a clock and you're just barely tick, 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 because you're so wound up tight. And they're saying, have a couple shots and that'll lubricate them gears and you'll get the being the old Terry T. Like, I just feel like your energy has changed so much because you've had such a heavy weight on you. And that 9 of Swords that Sheri showed, that's because you just let life beat you down and you don't know how to pop back up and be who you are. And so they're saying, just be free. You know what I'm saying? Just enjoy yourself. And that's a little bit of the reason why you're not attracting anybody, because you're so worried about how people think about you, how people are perceiving you. And they're saying, just be who you are. They'll love you or they won't. Listen, I tell you all the time, some people think I'm aggressive. Some people think I'm mean. Some people think I'm loud. Some people think I'm whatever. That is your opinion. I may be all of those things on any given day. At 9 o'clock, I might be nice. 10 o'clock, I might be mean. 11 o'clock, I might be over it. At 12 o'clock, I might be love and light. You might get all of them people in one day because they all live inside me. And just depending on how you come toward me, that's what you go get. That's all I'm just trying to say.
What other people think about you is none of your business. I'm just throwing that out there. For some reason, that keeps running around in my head today.
Exactly. He's talking about his lower back and feet hurt. Listen, if you want somebody to rub your lower back and feet, then you need to be who you are so you can have somebody rubbing on that back.
I need
the whole back, the back side, the top and the bottom. That's all I'm just trying to say. That's all I'm just trying to say. Listen. One day, I had on one of them little dresses, and somebody was like, "Be careful in your little dress." The last time I was out, somebody put his pelvis on my booty. If somebody put their pelvis on my booty, I might toot it up on your pelvis. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, you get what you get. I might like it, so be careful. You toot it, you press it on me, you might get it tooted back up on you. I'm just saying.
Just, but Terry, literally, like, you're in your own head, you're staying up, and Angie, oh my goodness.
What did we do?
I just did. I don't know.
I can see you. What's the problem?
No, my whole screen went so big. Okay, but Terry, you need to get out of your own head, and I'm telling you, what other people think of you doesn't fucking matter. It's what you think of you. When I learned that lesson, that was a hard lesson for me to learn, but what other people think of me doesn't matter. I'm doing me. You need to do you. You've worked hard for everything you have. So fuck them.
Exactly. Kim, do you have some Palo Santo, or you have your selenite wand? Wave that. Sometimes I have to clear that energy and be like, be gone,
I have it
be gone.
Right here at the ready.
Exactly. That's all I'm saying. So do you have anything for Miss Sheri? Were you done with Terry T?
Yeah, I'm just telling Terry T, get out of your own damn head. I mean, it's okay. Like, last weekend, I had to be in my own head. Like, I had to be there. I went hiking. I went out into the middle of the desert. I did me. It was so awesome. But
listen, she wasn't even returning my text message. I'm like, is Sheri mad at me? Why the hell I ain't texting me back? Like, I'm like, you okay? You coming live? Zero. I was about to put a spiritual APP out. Like, have y'all seen Sheri? Like, where this F at?
I did. I went out to the White Tanks and went hiking, and but I'll tell you all that later. But for Terry T, like, get out of your own head. Get out of your own head. Go hiking. Get out of your own head.
Listen, Terry T, I wish you was in this area because me and Sheri take you out. Sheri she won't have a drink with you, but I have shots with you. Shot.
I'll watch you. Hey, I took a shot. I took a shot on that. Hold your fucking weight.
Wait, Sheri got some shots back there to take. While we're waiting on Sheri, Miss Kim, do you have? Wait, listen. You got a whole box of them. What you doing with that? What you making, bread pudding? You making bread pudding?
I'm not making bread pudding, but here you go. Ready?
Take one for Terry for his birthday.
Wait, I ain't got now. Hold on. Nah, I feel bad. Oh, well, praise the listen. Terry T, you got Sheri out here drinking on live. That's how bad you doing. I just don't understand. Look at what you did to Sheri, Terry T. No, that's all I'm saying. You need to get out here and party. That's all I'm saying, Sheri T. I would have took a shot with you, but my liquor is way over there.
Out of my comfort zone because I don't
exactly. And that's what she's trying to tell you, Terry T. She had to demonstrate to you what to do. Do it, Terry T. That's all I'm saying. This is party.
All I have
I bought
is
these for my
on your
son.
knowledge, your birthday.
Here comes Janet talking about some shot. I ain't seen Janet in a long time either. But Kim, you said that he needs to acknowledge his birthday. Is that what you said?
Just acknowledge your birthday.
Terry, when's your birthday?
Listen, Terry T, you know we can have a happy hour. When is your birthday? Like for real, when is your birthday? We'll do a happy hour online, and we'll have a couple shots. We can do a private Zoom.
Ooh,
Mix some drinks up.
that is
Look at
gross.
Sheri. She about to for real be telling the spirits about to be talking. She about to be spitting fire.
My birthday's the 8th of December.
And I will be taking a shot for Miss Sheri on her birthday. Oh, Sheri, we should go eat someplace on your birthday.
What?
Let me look that up. Let me see. Is that a Friday? Because I like to drink.
It's a Thursday. Oh my God, how do you guys drink this shit?
Oh, I don't drink that. I was going to say that one of the other people on the live, Crystal, be telling me to pour it into my Red's Apple Ale and make some kind of other apple. It seemed like that's a bit much because sometimes that apple ale be woo-woo, baby. But, it's the 12th of December. Let me see. Is that a Friday? Ain't none of y'all birthday on a Friday? Good Lord. Oh, that's Alicia drink. Y'all look, when Alicia be having that pink cup, y'all be thinking that's water. That be wisdom in that cup, and that wisdom is called Red Ball. What is that? Fireball. The
Fireball.
12th is Saturday. Wait, the 12th is a Monday. That's all right, Terry T. Listen, I don't have a problem. We can drink on the 11th. 12/11. I'm with it. Your birthday 12/12, Terry T. Oh my God, I just got that. We definitely have to take some shots on your birthday, Terry T. Like, I'm with it. That's the day that Crystal said it. Look, Crystal been quiet in the comments all day. As soon as we say pour some fireball into a Red's apple, here she come talking about it's delicious. Y'all ain't right at all. It is cinnamon. It is Miss Julie. It is cinnamon. What you got to tell us, Miss Julie? You got see, Miss Julie said she'll join you. Listen, let me tell you, we about to have an online party. Oh, wait a minute. We'll do live on the 11th. That's our regular live. We can do some shots on the 11th on your birthday, Terry T. Be here, Terry T, and be ready
there.
Listen, we got it on the 11th. That's a Sunday, Sheri.
So I bought this for my son for his 22nd birthday, and he goes, "Thanks, but I don't like Fireball." I'm like,
yeah, I'm not taking Fireball either. It'll be Apple Crown, or it'll be some little chocolate droplets.
Fireball and mix it together, and it tastes like the little candy.
Wait, Fireball and what?
Fireball and what? Oh, she's gonna type it. So then I bought these frozen.
Oh, rum chata. Oh, that sounds like it'll hurt my stomach. But I'm not opposed to it. I'm not even opposed to it. I'll have it. Terry T, listen, you're just not hanging around the right people. You hang around some old nurses. When they show me your staff, they show me the people from the church with them old thick white shoes on and them little hats and them thick white stockings that you can't see no legs through, and them long dresses, and they just keep giving you mints and fanning you over and over. You got some stuffy coworkers. Like my coworkers be like shot. That's all I'm just trying to say. So I'm with it. On the 11th, Terry T, we taking shots on your birthday on the live. Remind me, we gonna be here. We gonna be ready. Shots for Terry T. I'm gonna even post it the day before so everybody know. Bring your shots. We having shots with Terry T on his birthday, and we just gonna have a good old time. Red's apple ale and Fireball is delicious. We look at you. I only drink it cold. Oh, Divinely got it. Listen, y'all just be killing this Fireball, don't y'all? Just alcoholics everywhere. As soon as you start talking about drinking, look at them, Terry T, just coming out the woodwork. Everybody got their own recipe. Next, somebody gonna be like, pour it over some bread and make some Fireball bread. Watch, I'm just telling you.
Terry T, get out of your comfort zone and get out of your head.
Terry T, the choices for good men are scarce everywhere on both sides of the table, honey, sir. I'm just saying. But we're all gonna collectively, we need to light a candle for our damn self. Calling a man. But Sheri just lit a candle for me that I find What kind of love was it? Was it big love or was it true love?
You mean the bay leaf?
Were you at? Were you? Did you like the bay leaf for me to find a good time
Yeah.
or a long time?
It was a good time and a long time.
A good time with a long.
With a long time.
Exactly. Exactly. That's all I'm saying. Cold by itself. See, Tanisha know how to drink. A good long time. That's it, Keener. That's exactly what you're talking about. Miss Sherry, we gonna need like a dozen of those. That's okay. I'm drinking Apple Crown, Terry
That was
T.
a 15 box.
Oh,
Like that
50.
box had 15 shots in it.
You
But
right, Ronald. A good long time. That's what I'm talking about. Let's have
yeah.
a good
But
long.
Tuna took half of them. Peyton I drank half of one and I gave it to Tuna. Tuna drank 4 or 5. Peyton drank 3.
Listen, let me tell you. I always ask for my mates to be virile. That is at the top of my list, tall and virile. Like I don't want somebody old age. Like listen, I'll be like, I'm already old as a mug. I don't want somebody who we got to buy some vitamins for you to get it together because I will crunch them up in your eggs every day, sir.
You know, when you're a young woman, you need, but then when you start to get a little younger man to keep up with you.
Exactly. Exactly. Virile. I always say virile. That is the nicest, most ladylike saying powerful. Virile. I need him to be virile, sir. Like me and the Lord talk, he know what he got. Listen, you know what you got when you choose me, spirit. So that's what you get. All of my potty mouth and all of my everything I want. Virile. That's what I say all the time.
Guided. If I get some dark liquor in me, I can't do dark liquor. I'm ready to fight.
I love me some dark. Listen, let me listen. Them
Can't
light
do it.
liquors, you be ready to fight for real. Like you might listen. It be
No,
going
the
down.
light.
You know how they be like it be going down in the DM? We
Anything
might be
dark.
boxing in the club. Divine Goddess says she used to be able to mix her drinks. Now she got to choose dark or light. Listen, I'm dark. Give me the apple crown. Give me some cranberry juice and make me a watch the apple all day, and I'll sip, 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 sip. That's all I'm just trying to say. Terry T, so you got us all mixed up. Oh, Keena done said y'all need to go on. Look, she done put the next question up. We ain't paying no attention. Lord have mercy. Charlotte, is Charlotte still here? Keena done had it with us, y'all. She's just like over it, people. You alcoholics. We're sorry, Keena. Who's next? Charlotte, Memphis. Can I please get a general reading? All right, Charlotte. Is Charlotte still here? Because Charlotte, we need to know that you're still here.
She is here.
She's here. All right, Charlotte. A general reading. All right, general. Lord, what do you want Charlotte to generally know? Oh my God, I heard close the door, but I heard it in the Teddy Pendergrass song. Ain't that the song where he about to put it on you? Close the door. Ain't that the song? Turn off the light, close the door. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe I'm still in Terry
And
T
light
energy. Let me back. Right, let me clear my energy. Okay, what do you want Charlotte to know? I'm gonna pull a card for Charlotte. She said general. So I'm gonna do a past, present, future since you don't really have a question. I guess that's kind of the way I'm gonna go with it. Give you a past, present, future if you don't have a question, because literally I just go and be like, that's for your highest and greatest good. So what is Miss Charlotte's past energy, her general energy? What does spirit want Charlotte to know? If you guys have anything, you can go ahead. That's just me running through my spiel with spirit.
I'm going to do a me, my path, and my potential.
automatically got. You're going to get a cold. It's not COVID, just a cold.
Okay.
Sorry. That's what came.
Look, as soon as somebody sneezes, we be like, do you got COVID? Do you got COVID?
Right.
Do you got pneumonia? What's wrong with you? So it's good to know that it's only a cold. So that, listen, you probably done saved her a week's worth of worry. That's my hair. Oh, okay. I have to make sure my hair. I have to check. my God, yeah. I feel so much better. Like all week, I was literally so under the weather. This morning, I did not want to get out of bed. Me and Sheri was just in. Listen, I was in bed texting Sheri from here, and she was texting her. We was like, "I'm about to get up in a minute," and then 10 minutes later, we still was not up. We were still
In
texting each
bed.
other in bed.
In bed.
I was on the couch of consciousness.
Divinely Goddess said dark liquor makes her black out. Don't do that.
Don't do that.
Oh, listen, I used to drink Absolute vodka. That is like rubbing alcohol now. Oh my God, if I, oh my God, you definitely got to mix Absolute vodka in something else, because if I haven't straight, and I used to listen, we used to drink so much Absolute vodka. I would buy one of those big, you know how if you're on the East Coast, they have those Everfresh glass bottles. Do y'all have those? Okay, that pop, Lord have mercy. That'd be my only thing when I go back home is that. Oh, I love it. So I would have one of those tall ones, like the $1.99 bottle, and drink some of it out, and then pour a whole half pint of Absolute in there and sip on that. So we had an uncle who would come over, and he would just get some cranberry juice and just boop, and there you go. You got a nice little cocktail. He'd be like, I have to ask, is that regular cranberry juice or is that special cranberry juice? You should assume that all cranberry juice in there is mixed with Absolute. Do not come in there all willy-nilly, just popping the top, drinking somebody's bottle of cranberry juice. Always assume that there is liquor in the Absolute bottle. Like literally, you just come in and just go. First of all, why is you in somebody else's refrigerator like that? Refrigerator like that. You should literally ask somebody before you get it, so I can say, "Hey, that is laced with Absolute." But yes, I used to drink Absolute cranberry juice, and right now it just made my stomach turn thinking about it. Woo!
Angie, mine is pineapple. If it's better, just automatically no.
Oh, pineapple. See, that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm just trying to say. All right, so I got your past energy, Charlotte. Do y'all have anything else for Miss Charlotte? I'm still doing her past, present, future.
I'm still working on it.
I'm a question. So I'm looking at my live on Facebook, and Karma just messaged, but I don't see her messages in the stream. It's kind of.
It says that you're connected.
All right. She just messaged like 10 minutes ago.
Oh wait, let me see.
Oh. And my friend Elaine has been messaging, and I just opened it. I was like, oh, dang, there's people. Meg White said,
I see that it's in there, but I don't see that. Oh, I see. Wait, 4 or 5 active. So I don't know.
Meg said, hi, beauties. So I'm just letting you know, Meg said, hi, beauties. Karma said, we can celebrate your birthday early. And Karma said, hi, ladies.
On your end, does it say that you're connected?
It does. The channels are on. It does.
Oh, she said her. Oh, that's weird because mine come over. Mine is a personal page and they come over.
For some reason, her personal messages don't come over like Dawn's personal page. Okay. It is what it is. And then my friend Elaine, she was listening too. So it's interesting.
Okay, and so then I got your past and your present. You guys can go ahead. I'm still getting her past, present, future.
So I did me, my potential, and my path. So I got this one again, but in reverse. So she's done with being in her own head. She's done with listening to what other people say. Now she needs to figure out what she wants to gather and get. So this is the 7 of Cups. And you have all of these things in front of you, all of these things that you can gather and get. But now it's, what do you want? What do you want to gather and get? This is your path. This is what you have in front of you. You have the world in front of you. You have everything in front of you. You just need to figure out and pick it. And then I got the 10 of Pentacles. So everything is there for you. It's your party. It's your your oyster. It's yours to have, yours if you want it. You just have to figure out where you want to go with it. These are actually really good cards because, again, you're not stuck in your own head. You don't worry about what other people are thinking about you, which fucking amen, motherfuckers. Yeah. And then pick, this is like you have all of these choices in front of you, all of these things to gather and to get. And once you decide what you want to do, it's an abundance. You got this. You got this. You got this. Whoop whoop.
I did a past, present, future, and for your past, I got the sun, and the sun is one of the best cards that you can get. That's potential for me. So, but I want to know why it's in your past. Are you missing some of your potential? You said she's no longer in her head. Is that what you got?
Yeah. I just realized I haven't even eaten today.
I made me some homemade fries and they were so good. You know how you cut the potatoes up and you slice them to your own thickness. You get the grease really hot and you fry them up. Oh, they were so freaking good. Like I don't know why, but I was just craving them for some reason. And I had them. Maybe it was because I don't know. I just needed that greasy, oily feeling in there. But in your past, I did a past, present, future for you, Charlotte, and I got the sun. And in the sun, it was positivity and freedom. Usually, the sun card is like a little in the traditional rider weight. The sun card is like a little person or a little on a horse, and they're just free. They're just naked as a bird, and they're just free and living. And that's what this is: freedom, positivity, potential, optimism, joy, and confidence. That's what your past was. So that's what your past was. You were in that. You were in that energy. So when I say your past, that's what I got. Like this was there was such freedom for you, and there was such joy in your past. Then you kind of got in your head a little bit. That's your present energy. I got the King of Cups. So that's where you're trying to take the emotion out and make your decisions based solely on logic. But again, like I told the last person who got the King of Cups or the King in their present energy, you still have to have a balance of emotion, intellect, spirit. All that has to kind of align. And so you're trying to take the emotion out of it, make your decisions based solely on intellect. Either because I hear you got your heart broken, and so you're just kind of like, I'm just gonna move forward and make my decisions based on logic. I do that all the time. When me and spirit aren't aligned, I'd be like, you know what? I'm gonna totally remove spirit, and I'm just gonna go on my emotion and my own logic. I'd be like, 1 + 1 = 2. So for me, 1 + 1 is 2, and whatever spirit is saying doesn't matter because we're not aligning. And so one of those areas in your life isn't aligning. So you're just trying to make all your decisions based on intellect. And what they're saying is that's your current energy, but your future energy is the fruits of your labor. This is the 7 of coins. So this is the fruits of your labor. Sometimes they'll show it as like a watch, and they'll show us like you planted the seeds and these are your seeds growing up. So this is the fruits of your labor, but you can't even see your harvest come in. So basically, this is harvest time. Your future energy is harvest time. This is about to be your time where you're going to reap what you've sown. Everything you've planted, you're going to sow. So if you've sown in joy, you're going to get joy. If you've sown in discontent, that's what you're going to get. Reap what you sow. So good or bad, you're about to get it because that's where they are. But then they're showing me the 5 of Swords, and that's that conflict. Something is taking your focus off of your harvest. So I'm getting from that present energy, you got a heartache or you got something that sets you back. So you're trying to take the intellect. So that's that 5 of Swords that's taking you off of your harvest. Something is taking your focus. I like the way that they do the 5 of Swords because you see all those things going in there and taking your focus off. You can't focus on your harvest that is to come because all of these swords and all of these little discontent is coming in and keeping your focus off of what you should be on. So for your future energy is that it's your harvest time, but you need to get back into your harvest time, but you need to get back into getting your focus. This is in the reverse, and usually I don't read reversals, but they're saying you can change this if you get your focus back. Stop focusing on the little things that are trying to keep you from your harvest. It's harvest time. This is truly harvest time. This is truly when people come in and start getting the fruits of their labor. Like, okay, I've done all this work. This is all coming to fruition. Take your focus off of the little things that don't matter. Focus on your harvest. Let that be your focus. What have I planted? What have I given out to the world? What seeds have I put out there that are now about to come back to me? What joy am I about to receive? So that's what I'm getting for you. You know what I want right now? All of a sudden, I just got a whiff of chicken. I want some Raisin Canes. I don't even know why. I just got a whiff of chicken. And when we get off this live, I'm going to give me some chickens from Raisin Canes. Oh my God. But I do see good stuff for you. This was your past energy, Charlotte, the sun, freedom, focus. See that little baby on that horse, free as a bird, naked as a blue jay, just not giving a care about what the hell is going on. That was your past energy, but you let whatever this thought process get in and take that away. And they're saying, no, this is a person that is very controlled on your emotions. The King of Cups is somebody who's very controlled in their emotions, and they're making their decisions solely on, you're trying to take the emotion out of it. And they're saying, no, focus on what you've planted, and that's what you're about to receive. So for me, this is good. If that's what you've planted is good. That's what they're saying to me. So for you, you are definitely going to get some good things coming for you if that's what you are focused on.
Oh.
Focus. That's what they're telling me. Nyla Hall.
Nyla.
Lord help the child, Nyla. Miss Charlotte, do not respond to Nyla. Go ahead and all of you that are getting those messages from Miss Nyla Hall, please report her and report her for harassment or whatever you want to report her for. But please make sure you report this person. And it's probably just a bot, because Kina went back and looked at some of their pages, and some of their pages were created within the last 5 hours or 4 hours. And so just report this person and let them know that they need to that they are soliciting you or whatever they're doing. So if you're getting the inbox, please do not respond to them. I am not responsible for you paying these people your money, because my reading was for you, was for free. So whoever's next, Kina, let's go. Kina said the list is closed, and we have 1, 2, 3, a couple more people on here. Oh, Miss Nyla page only been in 12 hours, so it's probably somebody coming. I applied to join the police academy. I already wrote the testing.
Yeah. Fireball on an empty stomach and a person who doesn't drink is not a good idea. Just public service announcement.
Don't puke, because that won't be good. I get an overall good feeling when I read about the police thing. The part that probably will be the most daunting for you, Charlotte, is going to be the physical part of it, the physical fitness part, and getting over that part. But you seem to be very knowledgeable about whatever it is. And so the written test, I think you'll do very well. You'll actually get high marks on it. But they're saying be prepared mentally for the physical part of it. Mental. You need to be prepared for that part of it. So that's what I got for you, Miss Charlotte. But I do get an overall when I read your question about the police. When I read your comment about the police academies, that you probably will do good on the written part. Be prepared mentally for the physical part. All right, who's next, Kina? Oh, so Tia Richards. Y'all ain't got no questions at all. Just general. Miss Tia Richards. Let me see what we got for you. Let me get some different cards. Tia. Telling me to go to the Moonology deck. So I'm going to start with that, but I feel like I'm going to also go back to my other deck. But for Miss Tia Richards, you asked for a general, so you don't have anything that is pressing on you or anything that you want to know, just general. So that's what I'm going to ask for guidance. What information do you have for Miss Tia Richards in the general in her overall life? What is for her greatest and highest good for Miss Tia?
Oh, Lord.
Is there something with your dad, Tia? Because I got sadness and then I heard daddy. So is there something going on with your dad? Is there a disconnect? Are you missing your dad? Because I got a sadness with your dad. Miss Tia, I got something about your dad. Is there an issue going on with your dad? What'd you get, Sheri?
Well, I got the Tower, Judgment, and the Wheel of Fortune reversed.
Damn, because I got a fiery combo. As soon as you said Tower, I got fiery climax. So something's about to come to a head.
Yeah, I did too. So I see that there's a bunch of shit shaking up right now.
Oh my gosh. Literally adjustments are required. So I got you're going to need to make a lot of changes and hold your vision. In these changes, my dad passed away years ago. So are you missing your dad? Because I got sadness and then I got your dad. So I definitely got a sadness in you missing your dad. But is it kind of stalling your life? Like did your dad give you good advice, or was there something, there's some connection with your dad that is stalling your life, but there is about to be something that is coming to a head, because I got fiery climax, and then she got the Tower card, and the Tower for me means that you haven't ended something, you haven't let something go. So the divine is coming in to end it on your behalf. So just brace yourself. At this point, you've let it linger on too long, and that's what that fiery climax that is coming in. You've let something linger for too long, and they're coming in to end it for you. But go ahead, Sheri.
Yeah, so I'm doing like the me, my path, and my potential. So you're like shaking up your world.
That. Me, my path, and my potential. I love that.
Yeah. So there's like something currently just like shaking up your freaking world right now, and that's why you're asking for a general question, not specific, because you don't want to spill the tea on really what's going on right now. And you're just kind of like, what the fuck? You're in this what the fuck moment. Like, what the fuck is happening right now? So what's happening right now is the shit is hitting the fucking fan, the proverbial fan. And that, wow. I'm just like, wow.
Like, do you get like an overall, I don't know what direction to go.
Yes,
like, I don't know what the hell to do.
Chaos.
Like, whatever the fuck spirit tells me to do, that's what I'm going to do. Because I just don't know what to do. I kind of throw my hands up. And I feel like that's why you're kind of like, whoa, what the hell?
I'm hearing Carrie Underwood, Jesus, take the wheel.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. Let go of my ex, and yet we were broken up for a long time. Now I still haven't gotten over it. Girl,
that's why the Tower is coming in to be like, let it go.
Tower is like, let it go.
Was he a source? Were you a source of financial generosity for him? Did you I get like, they're giving me this, so you may have been a supplement to his income in some way, like, let me borrow, can I hold, let me flip, let me, you know what I'm saying? I'm getting that. But go ahead, Sheri.
So that's what I'm getting. I'm getting like there's a lot of fuckery going on, and that you should fuck me path, like, you're being too judgmental on yourself on why you can't let this go, and why you can't let it move on forward. And if you don't let this go, you will not have the forward momentum that you need. And I get it, that's your baby daddy, but just because he's your baby daddy doesn't mean he has to, and he's going to be in your life potentially for the rest of your life, doesn't mean that he has to be part of you. Co-parenting is an amazing thing. Remember that it's about the kids and not about you and him. But yeah, like, there's shit coming in.
I get that he's charming. Like, he knows how to charm you out of, oh, baby, I just need, borrow a couple dollars for blah, 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 blah. Oh, baby, I need blah, 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 blah. Like, he knows how to charm you out of more than just your money. He knows how to get them pennies
charm
off
you
too.
Out of your pants. So, I got charm you out of your pants.
You said pants and I got panties. Like, he know how to get what he want when he want. And you need to set those boundaries. If you're coming to see our kid, you pick up our kid and you move on. You don't need to come in. We don't need to have any conversation. You pick up our kid and you go. Or we have a drop-off place and you go. You don't need to spend time to linger. No, you can't eat my food. No, you can't drink my juice. If you want some water, here's a bottle. See you. Wouldn't want to be here. Peace out. You need to set those boundaries, but that's a problem. You haven't set the boundaries, and that's why you haven't found new love, because you're still pining over, I hope, sort of, kind of wish. Like, this is a very charming person. Like, they're showing somebody who really knows exactly what to say, how to rub up on you, how to you know how you text somebody, you be like, hey, what's up? And they be like, oh, I'm just laying here. You know what? I don't want to fuck with that person today. They seem to be in a little bad mood. Or, hey, girl, I'm just sitting here watching TV. Like, he knows by the way you respond to his text, by the way you answer the phone, by the way you do whatever. He knows how to get you to do what he wants, or how to approach you based on the way that you respond. And so you need to be even keeled with this person and be like, look, you can come pick up our child, or you can come see you, whatever, but you need to have a buffer in between. Even if you need to have that parenting time at your mama house, at his mama house, at somebody's house where there's like, nope, you here to see the kids, you're not here to see me. Nope, I don't need you to give me a hug. Nope, I don't need you to whisper in my ear. Nope, I don't think, yup, I know I look pretty. I got it. I'm moving on. That's it.
I'm moving on. Thank you.
And since you haven't set the boundaries, that's where it's coming in. It's saying hold your vision. You want a true love, but you keep moving back to this person. Hold your vision. That's what they're saying. Hold on to what you want and stop settling. You want what's up here, but you keep coming down here for him and letting him give you what he just give you anything instead of what you really want is up here. And so they're saying hold your vision. And you need to make the adjustments. You need to set the boundaries. He's not going to set the boundaries. He's going to keep coming in, getting whatever he wants, as long as you're going to allow him. And what they're saying is hold your boundaries, hold your vision, make the adjustments, set those things. That's why that tower came in there. That's why it's so chaotic. You need to set those boundaries. And if you don't, Spirit's going to come in and make it and going to do it for you, but you're not going to like it. So right now, you still have the opportunity to do it, but if you don't, Spirit's going to come in, and it might be a little too late. Like the tables, the wheel may have already started with that tower. What was the other card that you got, Sheri? You got the tower.
Judgment.
The wheels have already started coming in motion, so it's going to happen. Like, I feel like you pray for a new love, but you're holding on, and they're like, listen, either you want the new love or you want the old love. This is the thing that they're giving me that in the Bible, where they say you can't put new wine in old wine skins. We can't keep giving you the good fruits, the good juices, the good wine, and you putting it in this old leaky bag and letting all the goodness run out. Like, we keep giving you a new start. We keep giving you a new heart. We keep smoothing over that wound, and you keep going back and let him bust it wide open again. What they're saying is, if you want it to be new, then you need to, and I know it's easier said than done to say just let go, but what they're saying is, you've been praying for it, we're going to give it to you. So it's going to hit hard and it's going to hit heavy. You may have an intense week where you're just crying and, oh my God, I don't know why. And it may be something in a way that you see him out with somebody else, or you find out that he has another baby on the way, or that's, is there a baby?
What? Oh my dogs.
It's going to be something to the point that it makes you let go. And something to that intensity. It could be that you see him with a new girlfriend, that you find out he has another kid on the way, but it's going to be something to the intensity that it shuts down it closes the door for good. That's what you need. You keep saying it, but you're not doing it. And that's what they're saying, is that you really need to something strong to make you disconnect, because you keep seeing him the way you want him to be, not the way that he is. And so they need you to see him for exactly who he is. They're going to unzip that jacket, and you're no longer going to see that sheep. You're going to see the wolf for what he is. And he may not overall be a bad person. He just may not be the person for you, or he may not be ready to settle down. And what you're doing is holding on to hope. And what they're saying is, honey, either you want new love or you don't. You can't have new love and hold on to the other. You can't keep holding on to this person and then reaching out for this person because you're in the middle of old and new. You either need to let go of that old completely so you can find your new, or you need to just go back and live in the misery of what that was. But you have to decide. Actually, you're not even gonna get to decide because the tower's coming in that judgment. So good luck with that.
Good luck with that.
So I'm sorry, Miss Tia Richards. That's what we're getting is that something's gonna come in, but it's for your best. Like it may be painful, but it's gonna be for your best. It's gonna change your relationship because, like they said, adjustments need to be made. It's gonna change the status of your relationship with him, but it's gonna be for your good, for the betterment of you, and for you to be the best parent for your child. So that's what you need to do for your child.
It really is about the children, and a lot of people forget about that.
So that's what I got for you, Miss Tia Richards. Who's next, Keena? That's why they wanted me to use those Moonology cards. Oh my gosh, it mirrored what you said so clearly. That tower came up, and then a fiery climax approaches. Like we were right on point with that. Spirit was like, we're gonna speak to you from both areas. Sorry, Miss.
Maybe it was the fireball.
Miss Viv, what was the last question that you asked us about this? Because I feel like you've already asked us about what's happening for the rest of the year. And I could be wrong, but I'm gonna do a past, present, future for you because I feel like you've asked us this question before. And if you haven't asked us, you've asked Don or Shauna. But I'm gonna go ahead and do a past, present, future for you for the rest of the year.
Self potential. Okay, so I'm doing me, myself, and my potential. So for you, I have the Ace of Wands, which tells me you're standing still. You're not moving. You're waiting. You're waiting for shit to happen. Stop waiting. Take action. Then I get the Three of Wands reverse. Again, waiting. This is you, your path. Your path, you're standing there looking and waiting. You're not taking action. And then I get the Sun card, which is quite interesting. So if you stop waiting and start doing, which is what I'm hearing, you will benefit from your actions.
When I asked psychically what they have for you, because I'm about to do a past, present, future, I got it's going to be okay. You seem to be sitting in sadness. They showed me you sitting on the dock of a bay and there's water. The water is clear, but you can't see through it because you're not looking at the water. You're looking out into the shadow. There's sunshine. It's a great day and there's greatness coming towards you, but you seem to be stuck on some sadness that you just experienced. So that's what I'm getting for you, Miss Vivian. I'm still going to do your past, present, future, but I'm getting that you're stuck on some sadness that you just encountered.
And then I get on my oracle for clarification, I get expectation. Like you're expecting other people to do shit for you, but that's you. You need to
make the final decision. Are you going through
a divorce? I hear the divorce.
Divorce. That's what I was going to say. Are you going through a divorce? Hey, Kim is back. Tina already took it. Hey, Kim. We're working on Viv Giles. I'm doing a past, present, future. What did you do for her?
Me, my path, and my potential.
Okay, I got a breakup. Yeah, I definitely got that for Ms. Viv, and that you're sitting in it. You're definitely sitting in the pain of it and not letting go of it. And not only are you sitting in the pain of it, but you're ruminating on what you did to make the breakup happen over and over and over. So you're kind of isolating yourself, but you're isolating yourself in the point where you're you're not in hermit mode. You're isolating and you're just, what did I do? What could have I done better? Could I have said this? Could I have done that? So you're unfolding every piece of it, but not in the lessons of it. Okay, well, this didn't work out for me. This is another lesson in, knowing what I need. Like my last situation, you know what? I have to know, how I have to teach people how I want to be loved. This is how I want you to respond to me. This is how, if I have to tell you too many times I'm a lady, I'm a fucking lady. You need to respond to me like I'm a lady. And so I had to say that too many times in my last situation. I'm a lady. And so you have to teach people how to treat you. And what you're doing is trying to figure out how you were wrong in the situation. And you weren't wrong, it just didn't work out. Don't always sit back and think that you were the person that was completely wrong. It takes two to make a relationship, but it also takes two to break, to allow a relationship to dissolve. So if it wasn't, then there was probably something on both sides of the table for both of you. And so what they're saying is you're sitting in the pain of it too long and you're putting too much blame on yourself. No, you will not reunite. This person was not a good choice for you. So no, you're not going to reunite. I definitely got that. Is that what you got? Okay.
I did.
Kim, you got no. You're not going to reunite. So I'm doing a past, present, future. So Miss Kim, you can go ahead. Oh, and you sound pretty clear. There's no lag or anything.
Thank you, Jesus.
You are so clear and beautiful right now.
Thank you.
So go ahead and you can go ahead while I get her future card because I got her past and her present.
Anything happening for the rest of the year?
But what I got in that question was that she just told us that she was in a breakup because I kept getting the sadness, and I said, asked her was she going through a divorce, and she said a breakup. But you can go whatever direction you're being pulled. I'm trying to get, I'm not getting anything. What I heard was trust. So remember that when we get to the end, I'll get to trust. But in your past energy, I got the Knight of Wands. I get that this relationship wasn't hot and heavy and like a lot of passion because the Knight is someone who rushes in, who love bombs you. That Knight, usually sometimes in some of the traditional, it's just it's that person that comes in hot and heavy and loves you, love bombs you, makes you feel good, kind of give you that boom, boom. And then they're kind of gone, or the once the passion is all gone, you're just kind of like, well, what was it? Was it just sex? And so that's what I'm getting from your past energy, that it was hot and heavy and you just weren't, and that it was, I'm sorry, y'all, I was reading a message. But I get that you were hot, that it was hot and heavy. That's what your past was. So that fiery energy. And then for your present energy, I got the Page of Pentacles. So for the page, usually that's somebody who's bringing in information. It's usually a younger person. It doesn't necessarily, it could just be a younger energy, a different way of looking at things. So I'm getting some new information is coming in. Maybe it's somebody saying to you, hey, did you think about this? Hey, what about that? So I'm getting that some new information is coming in for you, and not necessarily on money, but Pentacles is material things, like things that are tangible that you can touch. It could be money, it could be material things, it could be ideas, it could be all those things that are coming in. But this is this is new information coming in on material things that are tangible that you can see. So somebody's coming in to give you just a little bit change in thought, or some information about how you should look at things differently. And then I think the last thing I said was that I got trust. I didn't get I didn't get a card. The card wouldn't come out. And I said, what is the future energy for Viv? And I got trust. Trust spirit. Trust that everything that's happening for you is happening for a reason. That whatever you're going through, whatever road that you're on, whatever path that you're on, is happening for a reason. And they're saying, get off the fence. Like they showed me like one of those wooden fences with the two little wooden slats, and you sitting up there just kind of watching life pass you by, and you see like your belongings going by, you see your love going by, you see your family, you see all these things going by, and you're just kind of looking like, should I get off? Should I join them? Should I be moving along? And what they're saying is, yes, you should be moving forward. You should get off the fence and live your life. It's not over because this relationship is over. Move forward. You're going to go through multiple relationships in your lifetime. Honey, I can think of about 5 different relationships that I've already gone through, and each of them had their own level of detachment, but you need to kind of just move forward from this situation is what I'm getting. So what are you getting, Miss Kim?
Viv, do you have any, or Miss Viv, apologies, do you have any plans to travel? Because I feel like you're going to be going somewhere. Um, and I say this because my ears got clogged, like being on a plane, like the pressure. So I feel like maybe you're going to be, um, maybe traveling. But the last time I had this feeling, we were in a reading, Angie, you told me that it was maybe because the person was moving too fast.
Oh,
So yeah, you say no plans to travel, but I'm getting that pressure like in the airplane when you start to reach a certain altitude when your ears like clog up and they start to pop. That's the pressure that I'm getting. I feel like you're going to be traveling.
are you tuning out, Spirit, Viv? Are you like getting messages that are telling you that it's over, that the relationship is done, and you're holding on to hope? Because they show me you like this. They're showing me the star card, but you're wishing upon a star, like, oh, you're praying for it to get back together. I love this person. I just want to be with this person. But you're also asking for true love. And Spirit is like, this isn't your true love. This isn't your future. So you either want to go back to that person or you want your true love. You can't have them both in this situation because this person isn't your true love. So you either want to go back to this person or you want true love and you want to move forward. So I see you praying, but I see you not listening. So could that be the clog in your ears, is that we're talking to you and you're kind of like, la, 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 I'm not listening. That could be it too. I get that you're possibly not listening to what's holding on to hope. Yeah, okay. And so they're saying is what you need to be praying for is just to release all those things that no longer serving you. And if that means this relationship no longer serves you, then that's what is released. You don't have to specifically pray, oh Lord, let this person go. I want to release those things that no longer serve me. And so that allows Spirit to take away all the things that are no longer good for you in whatever way that they are. Be they bad eating habits, be they fat cells, be whatever it is. But you need to allow Spirit to release those things that are no longer serving you. You're praying one thing, but you're also like you're praying and you're countering that prayer with something else. Same script, different cast. Yeah, take the pen and rewrite your future. So what it is that you're asking for this, but then you're countering that with a different prayer. And so Spirit is like, well, what do you want? You only can have it one way or the other. You want true love or you want to go back to this love. You can't have it both ways. Which do you want? So pray. So ask for those things that are no longer serving you to be released, and it may probably be this relationship. That's what I'm getting. So, Miss Kim, do you have anything else?
No, but thank you for interpreting that. I didn't even think that maybe like the clogged or the pressure in the ears was just her, just like la la la.
You know why I know that? Because
that's you. That's you.
What Spirit? I hear you. What? Okay. Our connection is bad, Spirit. Nope, I didn't hear you. Miss Sheri, do you have anything for Miss Viv? Oh, you read before you left. I think you did. So as far as the rest of the year, concentrate on moving forward, on healing your heart, and on asking Spirit to bring in those things that are for your greatest and highest good. I don't see anything specific because your only thing that you've been praying for is this love. Like you haven't even been asking for anything for your future. Only thing you want is this man back, like completely. That's all your focus has been on is he must have had
A big leg.
a baby leg. Pow pow. He must have, he was virile,
Ooh.
baby. And so they're saying you're not even asking for anything so much. You're so sitting in the sadness of this relationship. You're not even asking for anything. You're asking for what's going on in your future, but you're hoping that your future, you are hoping that I was saying, oh, you're going to reconnect with this person. That's all you hope for. Everything in your life has to do with this love. They're showing me rose colored glasses that aren't even rose colored. They're cloudy with mud because you can't see. And so they're saying is, um, you're not even asking for anything. So you have nothing coming for the future because you haven't asked for anything except for this love, and you're countering each prayer by asking for one thing and then asking for something that's counterintuitive to that prayer. So what they're saying is you need to decide what you really want outside of love. Your prayers don't need to hinge so much on love and hinge on healing. What is the next step to healing to get over this situation? What is my next step to finding true love? And it may be letting go. So I stop asking when and stop asking what is my next step? What do you want me to do in order to get to my next goal? So maybe you need to ask what is your next step and not for a specific thing. Oh, that's good. Oh, listen, Terry T, because Tina, can you put Terry T's comment up? Sound. Listen, sometimes I'll put on a drum beat and it'll vibrate my whole body too, because that's just you getting in tune with that sound and allowing it to take over and allowing that rhythm, that vibration. We're always vibrating. It's you connecting on a different level to that vibration. Like literally, I was saying at the beginning of this reading, I several days this week I woke up and I heard a song and I'm like, oh, that's what it's going to be today. That's the song of the day. That's the motivation of the day. That's how it's going to be. And sometimes I'll go and listen to that song and see what is that song trying to tell me? How is that song trying to tell me to move forward? This morning, it was that Again song by Janet Jackson from Poetic Justice. And it's just that one little part in the song. I'm not going to tell y'all what part it is, but I know what they were telling me in that song. But sometimes it's that vibration, it's that connection. And I'll go back and look. The best thing you can have on Tidal is to go in there and they show you what the lyrics are. You'd be like, oh, that's what they saying. Okay, that's what that meant. And so sometimes I'll just go and look at the lyrics as I listen to the song, and I'll get a different meaning because what I thought I was hearing may not have been, or just sometimes reading it sets a different tone. So I understand getting that vibration, Terry T, that sound. And we used to have a crystal sound bath healing that one of she called it Gold Christ Light, and she would do like, she would have a drum. Sometimes she would have somebody playing the flute. Sometimes it would just be, her talking in meditation. So there's different meditations. So that is possible that your whole body was vibrating because sometimes that happened to me. And sometimes I think Kina was saying one time that her whole body was vibrating to the point where she literally couldn't settle down. She could just literally feel the vibration going through her body. And sometimes I'll say, look, whatever it is that you take it, go ahead and release it. But when you release it, take some of them fat cells with you. Just go ahead and take them too. So that's good, Terry T. I like that. That's that spiritual higher power connection. Let that happen. Let that be. All right, Kina, who's next? You're welcome, Ms. Viv.
Courtney.
Courtney, hope is well.
You know why, Courtney. You know why.
Because you are.
Why does
I
this
can read
person
your mind.
want to know? Well, I'm gonna tell you, this ain't even cycling. If I'm asking somebody who they sleeping with and who they seeing, it's because I want to be with that person, or because I'm interested in that person and knowing what our future could look like. For whatever reason, did you break up with this Marquita person? Because that's what I'm getting, and this person just wants to know, like, are you seeing somebody else? Are you trying to be with somebody else? Like, are you still pining over me? Is there a possibility? So, y'all give y'all exes too much access to y'all. Like if it's over, it's over. It's done, then it's
Oh,
done. Yeah. Just let it be over. Just Jesus Christ, people. But that's why this person wants to know they're still interested in you in some kind of way. And why do you feel obligated? The better question is, why do you feel obligated to tell Marquita whether you're seeing somebody else or whether you're being intimate with them? You can shut that down completely. My son's dad asked me, oh, are you sleeping with this person? Excuse me, is that any of your business? Do you pay any bills in this house? Okay, I didn't think you needed to know who I'm sleeping with.
I say yes, and oh my God, he took me to places I ain't never been.
Listen, hey, I have been like it. Let me tell you, I wrote a song about it. Want to hear? Here it go. So sometimes you get what you ask for. You know what I'm saying? Listen, you're not gonna keep asking me the same question. Yes, I am, and let me tell you how good it was. That may get her off your back too. But I you and Marquita are playing games with each other. Clearly is what I'm getting. You're flirting with each other. You want to be with each other, and you're just having this little flirtation with each other. Spirit is saying, look, either be together or let each other go. But bringing another party into it is cruel because you two want to be with each other. And for some reason, you're just not being with each other, but then you're bringing other people, or maybe you're bringing somebody else in there to make this person mad, or to see, oh, well, if you don't want to be with me, then I'm going to be with this person. These are real people, and they have real feelings. If you and Marquita want to be together, then be together, but don't bring somebody else into the madness and be like, oh, yeah, I'm seeing this person, or oh, no, I'm not. Either you and Marquita are not, or move on, but don't bring another person into the party just so you two can play this sexual confusion game with each other. Because I can tell that you both really want each other. I don't know why you two aren't together, and I see you two being together. It seems to be very hot and heavy, but it also seems to be some tension just because you two won't discuss what needs to happen. I do want to be with her, but she keeps playing. We've never been in a relationship. Okay, then you need to set the bottom line. Listen, this is why I tell people all the time, I'm the only one or I'm not at all. You decide. So when I say I'm the only one or I'm not at all, if I'm not at all, then we're just if I'm not the only one, that means that I'm not at all. You set the standards, you set the boundaries. If you want it to be over, it's over. Let me tell y'all, my best friend, Verizon, block status strong. Verizon don't let nobody through that I don't want to talk to. I ain't even got to worry about what Marquita want to know, because I don't know what Marquita want to know. I went into my message the other day, and my child's father's in there. There was 46 messages in there. You know what I did? Deleted them all because I do not care. Verizon is my best friend. If I don't want to talk to you, I'm not going to talk to you, and that's just it. I will block you on social media. I will block you on my phone. Y'all play too much. Either y'all go be together or you not, and you just decide, and that's just it. You set the boundaries. It's me and only me, or not at all, and stand on that not at all. But don't say it, don't mean it. Stand on that not at all is what I'm getting for you. So do y'all have anything for Courtney?
No.
Shit her get off the pot. First of all, it's none of the whatever the Marquita's business if you are intimate with another person, unless you decide to get with Marquita. Then it does become their business in a roundabout sort of way. However, I don't believe that a potential partner or a future partner should know the names of the people that you're sleeping with or the number. I don't tell people my number.
Exactly. Listen, I don't ask questions that I don't truly want to answer to.
Unless it's a kink of theirs, then I tell them.
Look, and then I got the chariot card. There's a movement, and you decide which way you're going to move. You're either going to move back this way to Marquita, or you're going to move forward past Marquita, but you need to set the boundary. This is movement. This is your decision. This is victory. Do you see that person sitting on top of the chariot? They are deciding where the chariot go. You're either moving back to the darkness with that black one, or you're moving forward with the white with something else. You decide. This is your. Marquita doesn't get to decide. You decide. You tell Marquita, look, it's either us or not, and then stand on your not. Stand on moving forward. Don't let that little flirtation come through. Oh, hey, how you doing today? Fine. As simple as that. Or just shut it down. You wouldn't even know what Marquita had to say if you would have blocked this person. But you like the attention. That's what I get. I'm not exactly sure. You like the attention that this person is giving. But what the thing is, you keep blurring the lines. You put a line and then you blur it. Or then you cross it. Or you let this person cross it. You keep drawing a line and another line and another line and another line. Set the hard line. You give her some silence. I bet you she understands what you're saying then, or he, or whoever it is. Set that line, set that boundary, get them some silence, and I bet you get some understanding then. Some hello, how you doing? Some did you see this? Did you see that? Well, blah blah blah. But you have to set that hard line and you have to stand on it. So that's what I got for you, Miss Courtney. Do anybody else have anything else for Miss Courtney?
That's it. I mean,
all right. So what's next?
What's going on in the chat? Like people are arguing among
that Mingy Doe is yelling. What can you tell me about my dead grandparents?
The list is closed. They're dead.
The list is closed.
The list is closed.
My Ninji. Sorry, the list is closed. We've been on for like 3 hours and we're at the very end. We have maybe several more people.
5. Thank you, Tina.
Tina said 5. Listen, all I can think about right now is Raising Cane's. Like I literally can smell the chicken.
I had to go eat something because of this.
That's all I want. Last name Dough, Dough. We're about to end. We've been on for 3 hours again. The list is closed. We have 5 more people. Shauna will be on tomorrow morning, I think, maybe. I know she's traveling tonight, so she should be back on tomorrow. If she's not on tomorrow, then we'll be back on Wednesday, me and Don, and then Don and Shauna will be back on again on Thursday. So, but for tonight, the list is closed. Sorry that you missed it.
What about Susan? Isn't Susan on Tuesday?
Oh, Susan. Oh, forgot all about that. Susan is now changing her day to Tuesday. So Tuesday. So Susan and Don will be on Tuesday. And Susan's very good with the spirit. So you definitely should come back and listen to Don and Susan. They're usually on at about 8 a.m. or something like that. You should go through and friend all of us. Me, Kim, Sheri, Don, Susan, they're all in our friend list. So you should definitely go on and friend us so that you can see when any of us are on. And that's a good 5 times a week that you can get a reading. So
yeah, I don't. What days are we missing? Mondays and
we got Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Sunday. It's the only days that we don't necessarily do anything is Friday and Saturday.
Friday. What's on Mondays?
Shauna does tea time, and then she'll do readings on Monday. And then now Susan and Don are on Tuesdays. And then me and Don are on Wednesdays. And then Shauna and Don are on Thursdays. And then we're on Sundays.
And then what about, okay, so Fridays and Saturdays, nobody's on.
Nope, nobody's on Fridays and Saturdays.
Because we need our weekends, people.
Exactly. That fireball isn't going to drink itself.
So I just asked my pendulum if you're going to get a promotion at work. It said yes, but then I asked if you're going to get a promotion this year, and it said no. So
this year, as in,
I also got, when you said that, I got, do you deserve a promotion? Like, have you been working diligently to the point that you deserve it, or is it just the expectation that I've been here and that I get it? Do you feel when you evaluate the performance that you've had at work that you're going to get it? And then the card that popped out for me was Temperance. So it's a wait for me. Yes, but wait. I'm sorry, Miss Sheri, what'd you say?
I was wondering because I'm asking for 2022 and I get no promotion for 2022.
Okay. And what'd you get, Kim? You said yes.
Not this year. Not this year.
So I got Temperance. I got that it's coming, but you're going to have to wait. Definitely not this year. And I get like maybe 6 months into the year. I got like June.
But then I also asked if you should move on, and my pendulum said no.
Yeah, mine's saying no.
Oh, as in don't leave that job.
Don't leave. Yeah. Don't leave.
Grass is not always greener on the other side.
But they're saying evaluate your performance. That's what I got. Like truly evaluate your performance. Make sure you are expecting your raise based on your performance and not on I've been here 5 years. You damn well owe me something. And so they're saying truly evaluate your performance, not just based on I know I do a good job, but they're saying if you were to think about your last like 3 to 6 months, do you think you deserve a raise? And I'm not saying either way. I'm saying this is what Spirit told me to ask you. But I did get the temperance, so I do agree with them. It is coming, but I'm feeling like it's going to be more of a 6 months wait, and then I'm not getting for you to move on. Also. So that's what I got for you, Ronald. I hope it was exactly what you needed or what you wanted to hear. But that's what I got for you. Yes, it's coming. I'm getting more around the June. Reevaluate what you've done. And then also, I got a wish fulfillment too. Like, are you trying to change departments or move into another department? When you say move on, do you mean move on to another department? Because I'm getting a wish fulfillment and then I got another department. So maybe your promotion is to another department. And maybe the position just isn't ready for you yet, or maybe it isn't the time. Because at the end of the year, they have been laying off a lot of people. So they're saying your wish fulfillment is coming. So 9 of Cups is wish fulfillment for me. So I feel like it's coming. Just wait for it to happen.
Oh.
That is a very long name that is asking you.
All
so
I see
Tia,
is
or whoever is getting this long message from this person, just go ahead and report this person. These are usually bots. Do not go into anybody's inbox or anything. So who's next, Keena? I want to know what Keena cooked because she didn't say nothing when I said I want to Raising Cane's. I love reading, of course.
I think she put a more specific question.
I thought so too, because I thought she was asking about it. Like, I think there was a lot of questions in there that she had put when she first started. And again, we just take whatever, we take one of your questions. We're not going to pin 75 of them.
Yes.
But I love reading, so I'm just going to do a general love. And I have the love cards out. Oh, Keena. Oh, I remember Keena saying she wanted a chicken sandwich. Oh, that's why, because the cards flew out, but I did get the Ace of Cups for you. So that for me is a new love coming in after heartbreak. And then at the bottom of the deck, I got pessimism. Like I feel like there was just heartbreak.
I think so too, because the death card just jumped out. Like it literally just went bloop.
And so for me, that's pessimism. Like, I don't know. And then I got a new love is coming. And she said, she says that there's somebody interested in her. Wait, there is a man I'm interested in. I just see new love. I can ask, is the person Tracy's interested in the new love that is coming in for her? I heard no, and then this, I got a no. So the person that you're interested in, I got as a no. Is not the new love that's coming in for you, but I feel like there's new love coming. But again, when I see this, I get self-love. Like that's you holding your heart. That's you needing to heal. You needing to realize that you need to be nurtured. You need to set your boundaries. You're asking for new love, but what does that mean to you? How do you want to be treated? Is there a certain, like, how do you want them to respond to you? How do you want them to talk to you? How do you want them to approach you? Do you want to go out for dates? Do you want to stay in and watch TV? Do you want to go to shows? Do you want to go to movies? Do you want to go dancing? Like, do you know how you want to be treated? You've set the expectation for them, but it's whatever they give you. So do you know what you want so that you can put that out there so that it can be delivered? Go ahead, Sheri. What is your card?
Well, I got the death card. I got parsley, and I got it's death, which is change. Like you need to make change in exactly what Angie said is change in what you're looking for. Change in what. So there's change coming. So
That's two death cards because Kim got death too, and then I got the devil. So that's all like, you know what I'm saying?
It's not a bad thing. It's not bad.
It's not a bad thing at all.
Not as in a person dying, but endings. Death and rebirth. That's usually how it goes. Something ends and something starts. So you need to end that cycle of pessimism is what I'm getting, of heartache and that woe is me. Like they're showing me Eeyore. And that, oh, I'm never gonna find love. Nobody's ever gonna love me. The last person. That's kind of how I'm getting it. And they're saying you need to stop feeling that way so that you can attract somebody, because all you're going to do is attract the same person, somebody who's not going to love you, because that's what you keep saying. Life and death is in the power of the tongue. Remember that the things that you speak are the things that you attract.
Yeah, I don't need to say anything else. Y'all done said it for me. I mean, we
got what you want and reject everything that doesn't look like that. Exactly.
You don't need Tom Cruise when you have a Tom Hanks.
Say that again.
You don't need a Tom Cruise when you have a Tom Hanks.
Exactly. But definitely self-love and realizing what you want, setting the boundaries for what you want. Like, again, my definition of what I want changes over time. I used to be like, oh, I want to be in love. But then I would fall in love with somebody who wasn't in love with me. I want to be in love. I want true love. Well, I mean, true in what sense? And so I had to define, I keep changing my definition of what I want so the universe will know and get a little bit more precise. I want a reciprocal love. I want somebody who really wants to be in love the way that I want to be in love. I don't want to just be in love with somebody who just is lusting after me or who just wants to have sex. I want to be with somebody who truly wants to be in love, who truly wants to be in a family, who truly wants to share and just settle down, who just doesn't want the BS. And so you have to define those things. And that's why this is a card that I see for you. This is you healing your own heart. Nobody's going to come in and lick your wounds and make them better. You have to heal your own heart. And what you want is somebody to come in and define love for you and then give that to you. You have to define what you want. You have to decide what's best for you. And then that's what you'll receive. But you have to define what you want first. Vero. How many times have I said Vero? If my next man ain't Vero, me and Spirit gonna have to have a problem. Okay? I say what I want over and over and over again. Look, is that the ace?
Yep, the ace of swords. So
I got
you got to sit quiet.
All new beginnings.
Yeah. So you have to sit quiet. And just...
Oh my God. Yes. Go, Kim. Yeah.
Just peace, be still. Shh. It's coming.
It's coming.
Be happy about that. I like that. Oh my gosh. I got so excited because it was just that light bulb moment for me. Like, duh, you got the death and rebirth. And then the rebirth is that new train of thought. And then we were saying you were having that pessimist. I love when the cards just flow just together like that. All three of them flow together. Miss Sheri, do you have anything else for Tracy?
Flip the script.
Definitely. Define what you want. That's all I can give you. I love when it comes together like that. All right.
I'm going to take those cards for myself. Whew.
Hello, somebody. Listen. You ever seen that meme of Miss J from America's Next Top Model, and he'd be like, how when you feel convicted, when you judge, when you advising somebody else, and then you end up advising yourself. I'm advising myself. Just hello. We love you too, Miss Tracy. That's why we come on here. It's all about healing, love, life, and we just really like to help people. So come back often.
I'm telling you, I'm not loving light.
Whew. I think my selenite worked. It just made my internet go out and reset everything.
Exactly. Sometimes you
now
just have
I
to
can
remember.
Hear stuff. It's
exactly. Don just give you that look.
Reset.
Just change everything. Just total reset. Look at this. Don't believe Sheri. She's so loving, like she can't even be mean if she wanted to.
Yes, I can.
Oh, I think she can though.
She said, you ain't never tried it. Don't make
I
Sheri do
haven't.
it
I
now.
don't want to.
Don't
Have
make
you
Sheri
seen
do
my
it
voodoo
now.
doll? Have you seen my poppet? My poppet's got some shit going on right now. Hold on, let me find it.
You're
Oh,
welcome, Ronald. Hang in there. I really do see your promotion coming. I really do see you changing departments. I can't remember if that's what your comment said, but I do see you changing departments. I feel like there's a little tiff, Ronald, but oh my gosh, look at that. It looks like a little alien snowman.
It's a voodoo doll. Or
oh,
voodoo.
Sheri froze on my screen.
Oh
I
my
can't see.
God, it's so cute. Oh my
So
God, it looks like a little Casper the Ghost to me too. Oh my gosh.
so this is a hoodoo doll, and you can stuff it with herbs and things. But mine has pins in its shoulder because this is for me, and I'm
Oh,
using
because of
it.
your shoulder issue.
Shoulder
Oh my
issue.
gosh.
Yes. So, but once I get through with the shoulder issue, you damn well better not fuck with me because I will.
Ronald, as I read your comment, patience is power. I did hear Spirit saying, but still be vigilant and do hard work. Like continue to be who you are. Continue to stand your ground because they showed me the 7 of Wands for you, Ronald. And so I'm getting your ground, but be patient and know that it's coming. Don't think that, oh, if they don't promote me, then I'm leaving. So I get like there's a better opportunity. There's a reason why you're not going to get this promotion. There's something better. So don't be snide. Don't be petty. You know, just like you said, patience is power. They're saying stand your ground and know that it's coming. But what you're going to get is better than what's being passed up. So good luck on that, Ronald. Come back and let us know. Congratulations. That's literally what I heard from Spirit. Congratulations. It's definitely coming, but just not the one that you thought.
Not on your time.
And so then New Love is asking, I like the name. I hope
You
that
don't
that's
have just a question though?
when they don't ask a question, I usually do a past, present, future, or I do I just ask Spirit what's for their greatest and highest good.
So I've been doing Me, My Potential, and
I love that. Me, my potential. Oh, and was it me, my potential, and my path?
Me, My Path, and My Potential.
Me, my path, and my potential. I like that. So I'll do a past, present, future for Miss New Love since she didn't answer questions specifically. And Spirit doesn't seem to be giving me anything. Sometimes once I start, I'll get something. But if you guys get something, go ahead.
So for you, I got the Strength card. So you're strong in your personality and who you are and what you believe in. To the point that my next card is your path, and I get the 4 of Pentacles in reverse. So you don't hold on to your wealth too tightly. So you do understand that that you do need to take care of yourself, and I'm not seeing that you don't frivolously give and spend. I'm saying that you do understand that you do need to take care of yourself. And then I also get the High Priestess and in reverse, which I think is an amazing card in reverse, because I find that if you get the High Priestess upright, that she's just sitting in her knowledge and not doing anything, but you take action, you do stuff, you know things, and you do it, you move on it. But I also find that the High Priestess is very magical. So your potential is magic. Your potential is everything that you want it to be. Your future is your oyster. Like it's there for you. It's coming. So you have a lot of, these are really good cards. I really like these. I wish they were mine. The fuck? Okay. And so I'm going to pull an oracle for clarification. And I got honey. Oh, honey is my favorite thing to work with. So I just did a honey jar. I was telling Angie about my honey jar. So I do hoodoo. I do natural magic and hoodoo magic, But honey jars are to put your what you want in a honey jar, and it sweetens it up. So you can put money and what, like love or whatever you want for yourself, and bring yourself abundance in there. And this does say ambrosia, but for me, honey sweetens the pot. So this to me tells me that you have your P's and Q's together, and that your pot is potentially, like, everything going forward, it looks really good.
Hey, you said sweetens the pot, it pulls everything into you. Me and Keena both went. I like that. I
So
like
I look
that.
at things like from a magical kind of aspect, I guess. Always says life is sweet.
Be happy, be healthy, be happy.
Yeah, and that's what I get. Great cards.
I froze again. Can we see? I got the 5 of Pentacles, and this goes with my feeling. As soon as I came up and I tried to connect to your energy, I started to feel angry or mad about a certain situation that might be going on right now. So with the 5 of Pentacles kind of clarified that feeling for me. Like maybe you're feeling left out or ostracized, but I think right now is a good time to like clear some energy. So I don't know. Angie, what are you getting?
Nothing, because I was texting my son asking him if he wants some raisin.
I don't like Raising Cane's because I don't like
My stomach is growling. You know what, Sheri, when I first moved here, I worked at a shelter, and the chef there, we had a chef at our shelter. He was always raving about Raising Cane's, and I was just like, whatever, it's Raising Cane's. So one day he bought us all Raising Cane's, and I had it, and I was like, it's chicken, I'm like, whatever.
It's just
So then, couple years later, for some reason, I just really wanted some, and I had it, and it had a newfound taste to me. Like, I just be like, oh my God, and that bread, and it's literally crinkle cut fries, chicken tenders, and bread and coleslaw.
Yeah.
That's it. Like, they don't have nothing else on the menu. You can make that into like a sandwich if you want to, but it ain't nothing else happening. Keena, did you see this person?
Yeah, Keena, there's 2 people, right? Reply to, there's 2. There's a Maggie and a
Okay.
Lena.
Y'all is really tripping today. Like, I done put so many flat tires out there. Discount Tire ought to just make all kinds of money this week, because every last one of y'all that's in here acting a fool, I hope that y'all get a flat tire.
I hope y'all gonna have the day that you deserve, because I'm gonna have fun with this shit tonight.
Exactly. Listen, look, there go that mean Sheri. See, y'all done made Sheri mad, and she about to be on here just shutting y'all computers down for 6 weeks.
I am not all love and light, people. You got like that motherfucker. Don't get me started. But on TikTok, somebody asked me if I wanted a spell from them, and I said no, thank you, I'm good. And they're like, I could do this kind of spell for you. I said no, thank you, I'm good. And then they said, well, why don't you send your friends to me? I said no, thank you. My friends do not want to go to you. And they said, I'm gonna put you in my temple, and your friends and family are gonna die. I said, motherfucker, let's go.
Oh my Lord.
I was mad as fuck. You have no idea. You cannot tell you the things that I fucking wished on that motherfucker. Do not threaten my friends and family. I was very polite. No, thank you. No, thank you.
And
no,
like,
thank you,
listen, no thank you should mean just, go ahead, go on with yourself. I've told a man no thank you before, and is no thank you offensive? Like, what you want me to tell you? Get the fuck out my face? Like, literally, I've told somebody no thank you, and they've been offended. Like, okay. Marie, we are on the last 2. Sorry, we do. Oh, Jesus.
I will tell you what this fucker said. Here's a spell. I said no thank you. He said okay, if you could send somebody my way. And he's like, don't worry, I will strike you with my oracle. All your family will die because you have already followed the great spirit's direction, Father. I went laugh out loud. LOL. I said, you fucking can't do shit to me, my family. Nice fucking try. Now that you have struck the first blow, welcome to my world. I'm not about love and light. I'll straight tell you I'm not.
Okay, I did a past, present, future for oh wait, we on somebody totally different. Did we finish the last person, Keena? What was the last person? Oh, that person didn't show up.
Oh.
Did we finish New Love? Keena, did you just get rid of New Love? Oh yes, because Lord, what was New Love's question?
They just wanted a general. And I said
Keena,
they were
I
in the
never even
power.
did New Love.
They were in the power.
Right, I never did New Love.
Keena didn't.
Keena
Angie
is
didn't.
done. She like, get the hell off my screen, people. Okay. All right. And New Love wanted a general. So I'm doing a past, present, future because New Love didn't have a specific question. And they're telling me to go to this card. No, I'm going to stay with this one.
Okay.
And what happened to
She just keeps.
Kim did New Love, right? So she finished
Yes.
her.
Yes.
This is price, people. Like, you know what? I hope y'all can hear my stomach growling because it is going out.
I told you I had to eat because I took that shot and I was feeling kind of weird because I don't drink.
I am like starving. Okay. All right, Miss New Love. Let me get a past, present, future because I'm not getting anything for New Love.
Bar called Level Up or whatever. What the fuck's that bar? The bar.
Oh,
it's like
that's what you ordered from them?
No, I'm supposed to because Pate turned 22 yesterday and I was gonna go get his ears pierced, but I think we're gonna go to a bar. I mean, I've taken him to kava bars, but there's a bar around the corner that's got video games. It's called Next Level or Level Up, but it's like right around the corner from my house.
Okay.
So
Keena, can you put New Love back up? I just like to see who I'm reading because it keeps me focused. In your past energy, New Love, I get the star card, and that's kind of like hope, recognition, wishing on a star. But then that was your past energy, like you were hopeful, you like maybe like you were in a good energy, you were believing, you were wishing, you were putting your desires out there, your intentions out there. And then when I asked what your new love was, I got defeat and endings. I got the 10 of swords, not the 10 or the 9, 10 of swords. Which is all right, Miss Linda, safe travels. Miss Linda says she's on her way back to
be safe. It was so
California.
nice.
Safe travels.
And great hugs.
Exactly. Oh, they were some nice
my god.
mama hugs. Yes.
Better than yours.
So for your present energy, New Love, I got the 10 of swords, like you're feeling defeated, like you're feeling like somebody something or somebody is against you. You're feeling like heartbroken and collapsed. That's your present energy. So your past energy was hopeful. I feel like some things haven't gone your way, and so you're in a defeated energy right now. So let me see what your future energy is for you, Miss New Love.
Angie, that's kind of like what I was picking up with her with when I had drawn what was that, the 5 of swords I had drew.
Oh, that okay. Like I know somebody did a reading. Okay, yeah. And then your future energy, I get fulfillment. But it's a change in mindset. Like this is that 9 of Cups. 9 of Cups is wish fulfillment, seeing everything that you have and being happy about it, getting everything that you want. So you go from that defeat. I feel like it's just a mindset, right? Like you had a setback. Like so, say you were very hopeful. Oh, I thought I was going to get the promotion. I thought I was going to get the job, and then you got the letter that said, "Oh, you're not going to get the job," and so you thought, "Oh my gosh, things are falling apart." Like it's just one moment in time that you're in right now. That's your current energy. But your future energy is of wish fulfillment. You're going to get what you want. You just don't see that this setback or this heartache that you're having, or this this ending that you're having is for your highest and greatest good. So your wish fulfillment is coming. So I feel, again, you were hopeful, you had a setback. So this is your future energy. This is where your focus needs to be, on what you've asked for, not on the current state of what's going on. Like literally, I can understand that Ten of Swords because I'm in that in between stage. I know what I want. I've set up my intentions. I know if spirit has told me it's going to happen. But right now I'm in that space in between where I get what I want, where I put my intentions out there and I get what I want. So that's that in between space that you're in right now, where you're feeling defeated. Like, woe is me. When is things are going to move forward for me? And so, so they're saying, oh,
What?
so they're saying, go ahead and get into this energy, that wish fulfillment, and for
You said I missed
it's
it.
coming
All
for you.
some liars. What are you talking about? No, you missed the list, sir. Miss whatever. No, we're not liars.
Joe, we didn't say you missed your reading. First of all, don't come on here calling me a liar, because you
No,
weren't on here at
I
the
am.
beginning. And the first thing I said is that A5 says is love and light, Angie is not. And you're not gonna come on here and impeach my integrity. I did not say you missed your reading. What we said was the list
The
is
list was
closed, and
fucking
that we've been on for
closed.
3 hours, and that we're not adding anybody on there. So whatever attitude you have, you will get blocked. But don't come on here with that BS, because I'm hungry, which means I'm hangry, and I've been on here 3.5 hours, and you will get it from the left to the right, like a mama who do not care about the 14th time that she done told you to clean up their room. So don't start with me today, Mr. Doe, because we were nice to you when you came in with that long ass paragraph, and we told you missed the list and to come back on another day. So whatever issue you having, or whatever constipation that's got you all balled up, you need to go have some Miralax and have a good day. But don't come on here with the attitude, because I'm hangry, and we will go toe to toe today, sir.
And
They act like they done paid for something. And
exactly, this is free,
yeah,
honey.
you were
This is
paying.
free.
You want
You
to
got
pay?
an attitude with me
In my
because you
inbox.
came in 4 hours late, and now you think that somebody lied to you. I don't even know you like that to even lie to you. Let me tell you, when I wake up in the morning, the last thing I think about is you. You know what I wake up tomorrow, what I'm thinking about? Not you.
Not you.
So don't come on here with that attitude. Don't you, when my
And
words
I'm a
start spinning, it
Sagittarius.
ain't you that's stopping it from spinning. Don't come in here with the attitude. Not today, sir. I said
And,
I am hangry.
and as a Sagittarius, there's one thing that we don't like is lies.
Or people coming on here just all willy-nilly talking about you lied to me. Ain't nobody lied to you. But what you can do is go have a chill pill on the side somewhere. Now, new love. Sorry about that, but go ahead and
I ain't
focus.
gotta lie to kick it. I don't fucking know
Exactly.
you. I don't fucking know you. Even if I did know you, I wouldn't lie to kick it. I'd be like, I ain't kicking it with your ass.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you misinterpreted what was said. We did not say you missed your reading. What we said was you missed being on the list. The list is closed. So you can come back another day, or you can unsubscribe while I care. But what you're not gonna do is come on here and call me a liar. Don't impeach my integrity at all. You know what? You know where I got that from? Remember when Condoleezza Rice was on there and she was going through those hearings, and they kept trying to call her a liar, and she was like, "Do not impeach my integrity." Girl, I love that. She was like, "Hold on." That was her nice little way of saying, "Don't call me a liar. Hold on. Do not impeach my integrity. You will not."
Oh, got me fucking riled up. I just,
Wait a minute, who on here talking about being Lord New Love, forward focus? Get out of the negative thought of that Ten of Swords and move forward to your Nine of Cups. You just need to stay focused on what your wish fulfillment is, and not on the minor setback that you're having right now. So who's our last person, Keena? Abigail. Miss Abigail, you've been on here a lot. Julie says she loved Condoleezza. Oh my God. You know that had to be strong for me to remember that.
Abigail, are you still here?
I think so. She wants a general, please. You're welcome, New Love. I hope that helps, New Love. But I do see good things coming. Just focus on the positive, not on your current situation.
Thank you, Abigail.
Damn children.
That's what she is here. Okay. Listen, if you can't hear my son screaming in the background, I don't know why you can't. He's screaming like the law is after him in the back, playing that stupid game. And he think I don't be hearing him cuss. I hear him.
My new friend? Did you guys see my new friend? Hold on.
For Abigail, I'm getting pulled one Moonology card, and that'll be your focus for the week. For the week. Not for the future, but for the week. That's what I'm getting for you. Oh. Is that a porcupine?
It's a hedgehog.
Oh.
This is Roxy.
Sonic.
Let me tell you this.
This is Roxy. I rescued her like 2 weeks ago. Ouch. Oh. And she's a wild one.
She said, New Love said a confirmation for the 5 of Swords. When you got that, I'm angry. She said, I was angry just in the weekend. I tried to date and both failed. So that was why I was angry. Again, minor setback. See them as what they are. Because like I've had situations where I just met somebody in a grocery store and we were texting back and forth. We could never make that connection. And then they never text. We just stopped texting each other and Spirit said, scam me. That was the vibe that I got from that person initially. And Spirit confirmed that this person was kind of a scammer. So see it as your protection. Both of those didn't work out because they were not right for you. Don't see yourself as a bad person. Just see them as your own protection, New Love. You're gonna be okay.
Yes.
Don't worry about it.
And New Love, that I knew.
Because, oh my God, the card that came out was a 4 of Wands, which is the 1111 card, which some people call the marriage card. I put it back in there because we were done with your reading, but that is the card that came out. Oh my God, the 4 of Wands. So there is new love coming, community. But the way that they're saying it to me is just continue to be you, continue to go out, continue to have your fun with your family and friends, and you'll meet somebody. Just don't dwell on the fact that those two people are not, they just weren't good for you. And you can see there was something about each one of them that you thought, nope, that's okay. So don't think that, oh, it was a waste of time. It was a lesson. It was entertainment. It was getting you out of the house, and just move forward. New Love.
Yeah, but one thing, New Love, when I felt that anger from you, I hate being angry because it serves nobody. All it does is bring you and your energy down. So just for future reference, when you feel yourself being angry, only allow it for a few minutes and then move on. Get what you needed to get from that situation and keep it pressing.
When I have my emotions are like, far off like that, like I'm either very frustrated, like, I can't open up, like, there's been times where I can't open a package and I'm just like, what the fuck? Why can't I open this package? Or, I'm very emotional on one way or the other. I'm very angry. I'm very sad. I'm crying, whatever. I always recognize that. I've now learned to recognize that as something that I've asked the Spirit to release. Like when I say release all those things that no longer serve me, it's something that I am releasing. So that anger is a release. I acknowledge it. You know what? Whatever it is that's going, I let it go. I release it. And I thank Spirit. I give them gratitude for whatever it is that they're taking. They may not identify whatever it is they're taking, but usually the emotion subsides. That is something that I've recently learned, like in the last couple months. So I'm totally still evolving. There is not a light bulb up my ass that keeps me shining brightly all the time. It is a growing process. You're going to have growing pain. So remember, you're always evolving. And that's just something that I've learned. When you're having an extreme emotional whatever, allow it to be released and move it on.
So I find that anger comes from fear, frustration, and hurt, or a combination of those. So once you go, I'm angry, and then you step back and say, well, where's this anger coming from? Am I afraid? Am I frustrated? Am I hurt? Or am I a combination of those?
And mine is usually some kind of frustration with just like, why, so, yeah. Oh, that's a good way to look at it, Sheri. I like that. So Miss Abigail, does anybody have anything for her? Because I did get some cards.
I need to release New Love.
Okay, so for Miss Abigail, I'm doing you, your path and your potential. So I got the Star card in reverse. Let me sit on this for a minute. Your path is you have a decision and you're sitting on it. You're not moving on it. You're not making a decision at all. And then I got the Death card in reverse. So I don't, since it's kind of a general reading, it's really kind of hard to, there's a question, there's something that you're pondering on, and it's like eating you to the point where it's causing a lot of conflict in you and those that are around you. And
I get that she's embarrassed about something.
Yeah. And that you think if you just sit on this question that it'll just go away. You just sit on this issue that it's just going to go away, but it's not. It's time to take action on it. And then like making the change, flipping it from here to here is actually going to be beneficial for you. But if you leave it in reverse, the change is not going to happen, and then it's not going to be beneficial for you. So you need to make those changes. You need to move forward. You need to get this going.
Excuse me.
Are you ready for her, Kim?
Yeah, I just get that whatever I don't know if it's the decision that you have to make that Sheri is referencing, that maybe you're afraid that you'll be embarrassed if you go this way or that way, but I definitely feel something is embarrassing you because I'm getting like a flushed feeling on my face. But and then I would just ask why? Like why would you be embarrassed? That's all I'm getting is the embarrassment. I'm trying to figure out.
Yeah, there's no need to be embarrassed by it.
Abigail, do you have a specific question? I'm getting a lot. Like there's no general consistency on anything. You have so many.
Yeah,
because I got you're very close to achieving your goal. So I feel like there's something in your career. She said self-esteem. I'm getting something in your career, something in your love life, and something in your health. And so I'm getting and then I got the world card, and the world card for me is transition. It's usually travel, but I don't feel like you're traveling. You're transitioning. I feel like you don't know who you are. When you said self-esteem issues, I got that you're going through a transition, and they're showing it to me like a cocoon. So when you're the caterpillar, you're the caterpillar. This is what I'm supposed to do. I'm supposed to crawl on the ground. When you're the butterfly, you're the butterfly and you're supposed to soar. But you're in that middle piece where you're in that cocoon and you're changing from the caterpillar to the butterfly, so you don't know who you are. You're kind of out of sorts with who you are. I don't know who I am. I don't know what I'm going to be. I don't know what I'm going to look like. I don't know what I'm going to feel like. So you're in that middle place where you've prayed for change. The change is happening and you're like, oh, wait a minute. Do I go back to who I know? I know this Abigail, or do I wait to see who the new Abigail is going to be? So you're in that middle space and you're kind of giving yourself a tug of war. Half of you is going to the new you, and half of you is pulling apart and going back to the old you out of fear. And so that's what you're experiencing, that tug of war between, do I go back to who I was, or do I go forward to who I want to be? Because I understand that. Do I stand tall on that aggressive Angie, on that Angie who is very, very much, just out there and loud and, wants to get her last word in, wants to get her last say in? Or do I go to this softer Angie where I fear she might be a little bit of a pushover? How do I balance the two and stand my ground, but also be a softer side of me? How do I balance the two? And I feel like that's where you are. You don't know who you are. That's that new thought that you're getting. What was that card before that you got though, Miss?
The Eight of Wands. So that's why I was saying this is like perfect for everything that you're saying. You have the Ace of Swords. So that's the Ace of Swords. Yeah, the Ace of Swords. So it's that new thought. Sit down for a minute. Take some time. Think about it. Again, peace, be still. And then you have
Oh my gosh,
the
I
Eight
got
of
so many
Wands.
goosebumps because I keep hearing fear, fear, fear. Which way do I go? Do I run back or do I move forward? That's that fear. That fear conversation that we had, I hope you were paying attention to it because that's what they're saying it is. It's just fear of the unknown. I don't know who I am at all. I always say, like, you know what I'm saying? And my change was so strong that old Angie wouldn't even let me back. She was like, "No, you ain't coming back here because this is the bad Angie. You can definitely go back to her." And this Angie that I was in the transition, I didn't know who she was. And then the future Angie was like, "Come on, come on, come on." But I couldn't fully embrace the new Angie because I still was in that middle spot where I hadn't totally developed into where I was. But the old Angie was like, "Don't even do it. You cannot come back to her. She ain't open for you." So I was in that transition where I didn't know which way to go. And so I feel like you're stuck. Miss Julie said, choose love over fear. And so basically, you're in a transition. Yes, you are. Mm-hmm. Whatever you've been praying for is what I'm hearing. That's what that world card is for me. That transition. You're going from the old you. It's kind of like when you go from like being a teen to a young adult. And then from a young adult to a grown woman. You're in one of those stages where you either left that young teen stage and you're becoming a young woman, or you're leaving that young woman stage where you're going into that more mature woman. And so sometimes we don't know how to balance all of them, all of what I know into all of what I've prayed for and make them work together. How do I still stand on who I am, but not be a pushover? How do I still be open for love, but not let them walk all over me? How do I still get physically fit, but not give up all the good things in life that I want to eat? Or all the things that I still enjoy. How do I find that balance? And that's why you're so confused, because it's how do I navigate in between these waters? So I just get a lot of confusion because I was like, that's why I was like, is there a specific question? Because I feel so confused. There's so much that you want to know. You want to know it all, but this is exactly what you pray for. So if you want to know what's going on, they're saying go back. I think you keep a journal. You haven't said this to me, but they're showing me that maybe you have a journal, and they're saying go back and read. Last night I was writing in my journal, and for some reason I ended up a year ago back. Like I literally just opened up and started to read, and when I went to flip the page, there was already something on the next page. I was a year back from where I was. I was in November, but I was in November 21, and I was like, well, that's weird. How did I end up back here? So I just literally read what my last couple months were of that month, and it gave me some understanding. And so then I was like, oh, okay, so I flipped to where I should have been and put a note that says today's journal entry is way back on November 21st of 2021. And so sometimes they're telling me to tell you to go back and read what you asked for, what you prayed for, what you were writing about, and it'll give you some understanding as to where you're going now or what you're going through now. Well, yeah, of course that it could be that because there's also that fear of becoming a new mom. You know what I'm saying? Am I going to be able to take care of this child financially, emotionally, physically, mentally? Am I going to be a good mom? Am I going to raise this child right? What did I not like about in my childhood that I'm coming into for the future? Like all of those things come into play. There's so many things. There's so many transitions that you're having. So that's all coming to play. Going from, again, that's why I got the young adult to mature woman. You're going from being, you know what I'm saying? You're coming into a new mom. And so there's all kinds of transitions. Girl, you getting it from every direction. You're getting it mentally, physically, spiritually, and emotionally.
Mhm.
You're getting it from all situations. Then you got to deal with the child's father. Like there's so many things that go into being a mom and just understanding your transition. So you have a lot. So just ask your higher power, what's my next step? In order to accomplish my dreams, in order to stay on track, in order to transition into what I'm supposed to be, what is my next step? That's it. Sometimes you just need to know the next step. I don't need to know where it's going to end up being. What's my next step? And then what's my next step? And then what's my next step? And before you know it, you're from A to Z. You're wanting to know it all. And sometimes you just need to know the next step. What do I do next? I'm so confused. What do I do next? That may be what you need to ask. Do you all have anything else for Miss Abigail? So, Miss Abigail, congratulations on your new daughter that is coming. Are you thinking of a M name? Because I got Melissa or something along those lines. Are you thinking of an M name for your daughter?
She's thinking of a K name.
A K name? Because okay.
Mhm.
Okay. I heard Melissa or M, so I was wondering if you're thinking of an M name. But definitely they're saying just ask for your next step. You know, like you don't have to know the whole journey. What's my next step? Am I going to be a good mom? At times you are going to be a good mom, and at times you're not going to be a good. She said Ava. Oh, I like that too. Oh, okay, I like that. Um, sometimes
You know what?
I'm a great mom, and sometimes I don't even know where my kid is. So listen,
Let me tell you,
highs and lows.
as a mother of 5, there are definitely a lot of highs and a lot of lows.
Yeah.
Just because you might mess up on one thing, hey, as long as they still alive, you good. You're doing good.
But did you die though? That should be.
Right.
Did you die?
Die though?
Did you die? But did you die?
Yes, finally, my last one. My last one. He comes, he has something bleeding. I'm like, are you dead? No, you're
Yeah.
good. Go.
You good?
I tell my son all the time, we don't go to the doctor unless it's broken or bleeding. Did you break it? Nope. Is it bleeding? Nope. Get out my face. That's all I can say. Just live your life, child. Live your life. So that's that's the confusion that you're feeling. And that's why we were all confused, is because it was so much going on in your life. But I kind of get that dad is pretty supportive. I don't get that they're like a fuck boy. Like I kind of get that like the dad is supportive, or if not, there's a male in your life that is supportive. Like I get that you have the support that you need. You're just worried about your own performance as a mother or as a adult moving forward. Because this is a new phase of your life. Listen,
And
I had my child. If my mom hadn't been there, ain't no telling where he would have been. That's all I'm just saying.
don't be embarrassed if you don't know something. Ask.
Oh,
Ask.
that could be the embarrassment. Like, am I gonna be? Because I remember when my one of my relatives was gonna have their kid, and they hadn't really had their dad in their life, and they were scared about the kind of dad that they were gonna be, and so that was their issue. Like, am I gonna be a good dad? And so what they figured out was maybe my dad didn't teach me how to be a good dad, but they taught me what kind of dad I did not want to be.
There you
So
go.
if there's any lesson that I can get, I know I don't want to be this kind of dad. So what's the opposite of that? Or what's the better part of that for me? So
Don't
that's
be
what
embarrassed. There you go. Don't be
she said the
embarrassed.
dad's. So is there a male in your life that is stepping in? It doesn't have to be that person's dad, but I kind of got that I got a male that was supportive of you. It could be a cousin. It could be it doesn't seem to be an older person. They seem to be a little bit more along the age of you are, or not much older than you. And so it could be like a male cousin, a nephew, or an uncle or somebody like that. But I feel like along your age that is a male or who has that masculine energy that is supporting you. So I feel like you're having the support you want. And it's okay to ask questions all the time. I still call my mom and ask her stuff. Listen, there's a lot of stuff I don't know how to do. I call my mom and ask her to do it. And that's just what you do. But I hope that helps Miss Abigail. And I hope Ava is just the bundle of joy that you wanted her to be. And with that, that is all for us tonight. Miss Kim, did you enjoy it?
I did.
Good.
Sheri Berry is
Your
another creature.
biological dad could be. I just got a male energy. It does not have to be a relative at all. It's just a male energy, and so I'm getting that there is a male that is kind of supportive of you, not necessarily of the baby yet, but of you
the fat
and of
cat.
helping you.
The definition of a fat cat.
Oh my gosh, look at that. Girl, I thought that was a stuffed animal. That is a for real living, breathing animal. Look at that little big one thing. How many pounds does that cat weigh, Sheri?
Probably like 15 pounds.
Oh my gosh, it looks like a stuffed animal, literally. It also reminds me of Garfield.
He's a pain in the ass. And he was up here trying to grab cords. That's why I had to grab him.
Oh, okay. Miss Abigail, you are so welcome. And I love that name. My sister calls my niece Abigail. She did not name her Abigail, but she always calls her Abigail. And I love that name. I also like Angelique and Angelica. Oh, no, not Angelica. Angelique and Angelina, like Angelina Jolie. Yeah. I'm not having any much on her, but if I did, then... Oh, listen, I love me, so you know I'm going to give her derivatives of my name. Hello. Listen, I am my biggest fan.
Amen.
All right, ladies. Well, thank you. We made it almost 4 hours. This has been good. I feel like I hadn't talked to you all in such a long time. This really rejuvenated me, and I feel pretty good, pretty connected to spirit, because for a minute, I was about to tell spirit to leave me alone. Well, actually, I didn't tell them to leave me alone. Again, listen. They was out of pocket, for real out of pocket. You're welcome, Miss Julie. Oh, Miss Julie. Was that you, Sheri, who wanted to know what was in that citrus salad?
Yeah. So Monday, if you could bring that to class, that would be great. You know, like
the citrus salad, Miss Julie. Sheri wants to know about that. So Monday when you come to class, let her know what was in there, because it was definitely good.
Or just put the recipe in our group chat.
Oh yeah, you can do that too.
Oh, yeah, no, you don't get it. You don't get to have it because you weren't there.
Sheri, all due respect.
Good too. Listen, I was raving about that dang old citrus salad and that damn pasta salad.
So
like, listen, they weren't even the main dishes, and I was just like, oh my God, this is good. Like, I went back for seconds on that pasta salad. It was good.
I didn't even eat the pasta salad.
I did. It was delicious, and I wish I would have took some home. It was so good. Oh, Miss Linda, we are the Energizer Bunny because we made a marathon today. And if you just saw me at like 30 minutes before the live started, I was laying in the bed like a sack of potatoes.
I was laying in the bed about maybe an hour and a half, but all of this took a long time today, and I don't know why.
Listen. Y'all got the expedient version of me, because I was just like, look, shine it up, put some oil of Olay on, put some little eyeliner on right here, a little bit of mascara, and spray a little bit of that finishing sheen on. I ain't curl my hair, I ain't comb my hair, I ain't nothing.
I combed your hair.
You did do a very good job. When Sheri got on here, the first thing I said was, I love that hair, Sheri. It looked good. No, I shampooed and shiny and pretty.
All I did was
all of y'all who don't know, Sheri has gifted me her hair in her afterlife. So when she ceases to exist on this plane, then she's gonna give me that hair. Yeah. I know it's morbid, but listen, people, that's how much I like hair.
And she has
gifted you to me.
I'm trying to grow it longer for you.
Yes, all of that. I'm not mad at any of it. Yeah. Oh, I know who made the pasta, Miss Linda. I definitely took note of who made the pasta, no doubt. And I missed that bread pudding because I was so full from the other stuff, and I didn't get to taste the bread pudding. But that's okay, because I know there's.
My son kept bringing me somebody kept bringing me bundt cakes, and I'm like, okay, I guess I'll have to eat it.
Of course, Kim, you know that's what I brought. Nothing but cakes. Me and Keena, we brought nothing but cakes, and we brought every flavor they had. I was like, give me 4 of everything. They were so
I didn't get the bread pudding. I didn't get the tiramisu. I think Kim is frozen.
Oh, Julie says she loved the bread pudding. Oh, if you guys want to know what we're talking about the psychic palooza that we had yesterday. For the people who, Keena, can you put a thing up about the class tomorrow? Tuesday nights we have class where we just go more in depth about getting our abilities and just learning how to work with the abilities that we have. And if you want to join the class, then email advice at Sonora Mystic Tarot. It's 6 o'clock Mountain Standard Time. Figure it out in your own time zone. But for us, it's Mountain Standard Time. And it's every Tuesday night. It's a private Zoom link. So only thing we ask you to come is with an open mind and an open heart. Just be, kind and peaceful, and don't come in there judging people. Open heart, open mind, and we just have a good time in there. We read each other. I might have to stop in there tomorrow. Where else you gonna be, Crystal? Like, where else you gonna be for real? Like, you're not coming to class Tuesday, Crystal? Wait, you might have to stop in where tomorrow? Tomorrow is Monday. What did you talk about, Crystal? Oh, nothing but cakes. Oh, that's what she's talking about. Girl, them cakes was good too. And if you ain't never had a vanilla one, you should try one. I really like the vanilla one.
I didn't like the vanilla.
I did like the vanilla. My favorite is the carrot of all time. It's always gonna be carrot. That vanilla good. That strawberries and cream ain't no joke either. I ain't kicking that out the bed.
I think it was because I really wanted a lemon and I had to watch Keena eat the lemon.
Oh, yeah. Keena, are you going to join us on the live? We about to end. Are you just going to come in and say bye some so they can see who you are? No? Oh, you just being grumpy Smurf today, huh? All right. Well, guys, that said, I'm going to Raising Cane because my stomach said hello one more time and before they slap me around. So I'm about to go get me some food.
So
you're about to go out with your son, right, Sheri?
Yeah, he just got home. So that's my information for tea.
Oh, yeah, that's Sheri's information for tea. Again, don't take any inboxes because sometimes after we end the live, people come on and still tell you to inbox them. Do not inbox anybody, people. Listen, y'all ask me too much online. You think I'm about to come into your private chat and ask you to give me some more questions? No, thank you.
Right.
Miss Linda, I'm with you. Carrot cake for me. That was good. That was good.
I won't hit you up for tea. You guys have to come and ask me.
And listen, Keena had to give me my little tea diffuser thing again because half of mine fell down in the garbage disposal. So I hadn't had none in for a couple of days. And I had some this morning and some last night, and I slept very well last night. Very well. I actually had some vivid dreams. I actually ended up texting some people when I woke up this morning because I got such vivid dreams and messages for them. So I sent them their messages. And then I listened to my song, and that was it. So there you go. Sheri Berry tea is a good tea. I'm telling you, you'll love it. Madeline Lee, it's we're done. We've been on like 4 hours, so we're over and done. Good night. Have tomorrow morning, Shauna will be back on, or Tuesday, Susan will be back on, or Wednesday, me and Donna will be back on, or Thursday, Don and Shauna will be back on, or Sunday, me and some group of ladies will be back. It'll either be all 3 of us, or 4 of us, or 5 of us, or it's always ladies' night on Sunday. So we'll be back.
Unless Lewis decides to come.
This is
a grown-ass man.
Grown-ass man.
Sheri Berry, we have to get together because your birthday is the 8th, and I still want to have something. Oh, and don't forget, guys, that we are having drinks on December 11th, which is a Sunday for
Terry T.
Terry's birthday. We have a shot. Listen, she already had her shot. She can't have no more. Sheri Berry cannot have no more shots. But we will be back. Look, that was such a mama thing to do.
That was a mama throw.
That was such a mama thing to
do. So my dog is on my bed trying to get to my dresser.
That was a mama throw.
That was so much frustration. Like, shut the hell up. All right, guys, we're going because we'll be saying goodbye forever.
Shauna won't be on tomorrow. Shauna will not be on tomorrow. Linda just said
okay.
Shauna.
Oh, yeah, because she's traveling tonight. I think she's getting a red eye tonight. So
yeah.
Then come back Tuesday. That's when Miss Susan will be here on Tuesday with Don.
And I'm going to class Monday.